here from the Cool Guys Nation, and welcome to the third Age of Sigmar battle report. Before we get started, I just want to say a few things. First of all, this next game I found to be really fun. It was very well balanced, and overall I enjoyed playing it a lot. I'm not going to spoil who wins, but if you are concerned about Age of Sigmar not being playable or not working, go ahead and watch this battle report. Give it a chance. It's not 8th edition, it will never be 8th edition, but I do think that it's a fun game in and of itself, and once you get used to your armies and the rules, you can actually have a lot of fun playing it, and it doesn't wind up being totally one-sided like many of the other battle reports I've seen in many of the games I've actually played. Next, I want to talk about that if you want to win the GW starter box set for Age of Sigmar, all you have to do is subscribe, and when I get the box set, I will pick a winner and contact you. Now, if you don't reply to me within 7 days, I will move on to another person, so please pay attention to your messages, because if you win, I definitely want you to get the box, so I will be announcing that winner very soon. Lastly, I received a really nice letter from a YouTuber named Sanity Owl, and I just wanted to read part of his letter for you because I think he makes a really good point about Age of Sigmar. And he says, I started to think of Age of Sigmar more like Magic the Gathering, questions and answers, looking at my entire collection as the deck I bring when playing Magic. Both players should bring their entire collection to a match with no or very little forethought about what actual units you will play that game. When deployment starts, that is when you're going to decide which models to put on the table. The first to deploy will pick a model unit based on their personal preferences. Let's say I'm playing Chaos and I place Be'lakor. Now my opponent has to decide what unit in my army are able to answer Be'lakor. If he was playing Brett, maybe he would pick maybe Fey Enchantments or Landcower, or maybe even a Paladin. A Death player might pick Satira or one of the Vampire counts. Once the second player places their answer to the first, now that player must answer that. And there are several ways to do that, maybe with another hero type, or maybe with a unit of troops being enough to beat Satira, etc. The question and answer goes back and forth until one person stops. There is strategy to stopping. It controls the size of the game and potentially grants instant win conditions. Yes, there is no rule stopping someone from dropping 600 units on the table, but I think this won't be much of an issue in a casual friendly game. I admit nothing is perfect, but I feel that a lot of people are missing an important aspect of the game's strategy. So, I think he's 100% correct. I think that we have a lot of preconceived notions that we're bringing from past games and that we're bringing into Age of Sigmar, and that what you just have to do is play the game as written, rules as written, and see how it works out. And I took his strategy in this last game that I played based on my understanding of what happened the last time I played Empire and not having enough units, and it turned out that I was actually playing Chaos, and I wound up being able to deploy an army that didn't get stomped by turn 2. I also didn't deploy my units as far up the table as I possibly could. I deployed closer towards my table edge, meaning that I didn't get charged on the first turn, and overall it was a very fun game. So go ahead and check it out. This has been Aaron from the Cool Guys Nation. Hey everybody, Aaron here.
And I'm Christian.
And we are playing Age of Sigmar. This is your first game?
First game.
Alright, so we're probably going to mess everything up. Even though it's my third game, I'm playing with a bunch of units that I haven't played with before, so I haven't even read the War Scrolls yet. So we're going to be doing a lot of reading during the game. But the good thing is that we are going to be starting from the beginning and looking at each phase and all the turns and everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm bringing 2 units of handgunners, possibly some cannons. I'm going to bring this badass on his horse. 2, maybe 1 units of outriders. I haven't decided yet. Oop, that's not a Grandmaster. 2 units of knights, which I need to find the correct War Scroll for. 2 priests, maybe. Some Empire State troops, some speed bumps. I'm going to be using the bowmen as crossmen. And then my opponent was kind enough to lend me this beautiful model. So I am going to be playing a wizard on Imperial Griffin. And what do you have over here?
Okay, so I'm just gonna treat these as chosen warriors, and these are
What is this thing? Is this like a movement tray or something?
It's like a homemade movement tray right here. These will be treated as regular Chaos warriors. You got Chaos Knights. You got 2 wizards, more Chaos warriors. You got a lord on a dragon. These are trolls. lord on a horse, a Kaon, and a demon prince.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started. Let's do the first roll off for picking sides and all of that stuff.
Right.
I got a 2.
And Jack die.
You got a 2, so we re-roll. I got a 5.
And a 5.
Oh my goodness.
Let's keep going. 2,
1.
1.
All right, so you win the roll off. So we'll be right back, and we're going to pick sides and put up terrain and all that good stuff. All right, so right now we need to set up our terrain. We need 2d6. And I'm not going to hold the camera for this because it's too annoying. So you go ahead and do that corner over there. 2d6. That's an 8. 1 terrain feature that you can pick from over here.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
I guess this counts as terrain feature too.
If you wanted to.
I really like this. This is pretty.
So
put that here.
The cup holders.
The cup holder's terrain.
A terrain feature.
No, but it's a flaming
All right.
cup holder.
It's a flaming cup holder. So I'm going to pick for here, and I roll a 12, which is choose from 0 to 3. So I'm going to pick 2, and I'm going to put some forests.
Nice.
All right, so the next 2-foot square, I want a pen.
You got a 5.
5 is 2 terrain features.
2 terrain features. I want a hill. I want a very crystally hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Let's go like this.
And you can pick another one.
Do I have to or I can?
It says, technically it says 2 terrain features.
All right,
but
so
I
I'll
mean, we
take
don't.
Nah, it's fine.
I mean, the more terrain features are, the more we have to keep track of because every one of them gets rolled for what it does.
But Jesus.
So the other option, and what we did in the last game, is they actually have specialty terrain, which I don't know if you know. They have a whole book
On terrain.
On terrain, and so like we used the Watchtower, which lets you garrison units. We played this crystal thing as an arcane sanctuary that gave you a 5+ invulnerable save and sucked the wounds into itself and then spawned ghosts. But truthfully, I really don't care to keep track of the terrain.
Yeah, it sounds complicated.
All right, so I will roll for here. 7, which I believe is 1. Yes, it is. It's 1. Let's just say forest. It's just all forests over here.
Forests are good. That's where
The second to last one,
So
10, is going to be 2 terrain features.
2 terrain features again. Okay.
So you have the fish tank pieces. You have
Ooh,
a
fish tank.
crappy hill that I made a long time ago that's warping, and you have this thing.
I really like these Greek-looking fish tank pieces.
Fish tank pieces. All right, one more. And we have exactly enough terrain, so that's good. I rolled a 7 again, so that's going to be 1 terrain feature. And let's just scatter another piece.
Boom.
Over there. All right, so you won the roll-off, which means I get to pick sides.
Right.
And even though I probably should pick that side to reduce the amount of cover you have for my shooting, I'm not going to because all my models are already over here. So I'm going to divide the board this way, and I'm going to play this side.
Okay, we're just gonna do a split.
Just split the board right in half. Cool. You get to deploy first. The way that you can do it is you must be in your table half, and you must be, I believe, 12 inches away from the nearest enemy unit.
Deal. Okay.
So let me just...
Oh boy.
Setup. Table half, blah, blah, blah. More than 12 inches away from the enemy territory. So you can move, so 50% of the board, 12 inches.
Okay.
Is your deployment zone.
Wait, okay, so 12 inches from here in.
Correct.
Alright.
And you may deploy 1 unit, which may consist of 1 model, and then I get to deploy. And then after that, you have to pick your general, which we'll talk about in a second.
Okay. So, roughly like this.
It is Chaos turn 1.
Turn 1.
And the first thing that we need to do is count how many models we have on the table.
Literally the actual number.
Yep. 103.
59.
Okay, so I think that means...
One, maybe, if I count.
So let's just check the rules really quick. Sudden death victories. Sometimes a player may attempt to achieve a sudden death victory if one army has a third more models than the other. So I W, that's more than a third. Mm-hmm. So you can pick from the sudden death victory table, which
it's right here.
Is right here. So we have a sudden death victory table. So assassinate. The enemy player picks a unit with a hero, wizard, or priest monster. If you pick that, I'm going to lose immediately because you can charge me with your bloodthirster. So that's not good. Blunt. The enemy player picks a unit with 5 or more models in the army. Slay that unit that they pick. Endure. Have at least one model which started the battle on the battlefield still in play at the end of the 6th battle round. And seize ground. Pick one terrain feature in the enemy territory. Have at least one friendly model within 3 inches of that at the end of the 4th round.
Okay, so, I mean... The obvious choice would be to assassinate that guy, but
or this guy, yeah.
Right, but I don't think that's going to be very fun, and I like fun. So,
well, it's pretty late. What if we do the terrain feature so that the game will definitely end in the 4th round?
Right. Okay.
Which will probably end before that, anyways.
Except you have all trees and stuff. Okay, so let's see.
Well, I have 4 terrain features. You have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right,
5.
but I have to pick a terrain feature and you're half, right?
Yeah.
That I have to hold.
You just have to be within 3 inches of it at the end of the 4th round.
Okay. So I'll pick that middle tree.
Okay.
So I'll have to hold the middle tree.
You have to hold the middle tree. All right, so let's just take a quick layout. So we got a bunch of gunners over here across from his Chaos Knights. And what's behind the Knights?
Chosen.
We got one of my cannons, which is being artfully loaded. A bunch of horses. We got some crossbowmen. We got my Griffin Wizard and some dice. And then my Thunderfire cannon, which is just a regular cannon, and some Outriders. And on the opposing side, we have a lot of demons that I don't know the names of. All right, but it's your turn. So the first thing that's going to happen is the command phase.
Okay.
And the hero phase. So first, pick your general.
All right, let's go for Dragon Dude.
Okay, so I am actually going to pick this guy over here as my general, and that's Heish. And he's a wizard, so he doesn't have a special command ability, so he just has the regular command ability.
Okay.
So the regular command ability that everybody gets is pick a unit within 12 inches. That unit does not take battle shock tests until the beginning of your next hero phase. You may have a additional command ability on your war scroll.
Okay. Let me check my scroll real quick.
Turn 1 is going to be hero phase, where you can cast your spells and use your command ability.
Oh yeah, and they're called command ability.
Correct. I like that we both have really old models.
Right, that's kind of cool. Okay, so I guess it's very convenient. I can do his Iron-Willed Overlord thing to a unit of Chaos Warriors, and they're within 15 inches. Chaos Warriors right here. Until your next hero phase, you can re-roll charge rolls, wound rolls, and battle shock tests for that unit.
Okay, so let me give you a marker, just so you remember.
Does this run out, or
until your next hero phase?
And then you can just do it again and again.
And then you just do it again and again and again and again.
So that's fine.
So put that. So you got that marker. Right. All right. Now you can cast spells with your wizards. Each wizard can cast as many spells as they want.
Okay.
Provided on 2 conditions. 1, the number of spells that they have, and they may only attempt to cast each spell 1 time.
Where do I see the number of spells? This is just the list?
Here we go. Magic. The Nurgle Chaos Sorcerer is a wizard. He can attempt to cast 1 spell in each of your hero phases, and attempt to unbind 1 spell in each of your enemy hero phases. He knows the Arcane Bolt, Mystic Shield, and Stream of Corruption. So Arcane Bolt and Mystic Shield are your regular spells that are in the main rulebook, right. And then Stream of Corruption is your special spell. So he can cast 1 of those 3 spells in each hero phase, and you have 2 of these wizards. Mm-hmm. So each one can do 1 spell.
Right.
And to do a spell, you look at the spell difficulty, roll 2d6, and get higher than it.
So let me just read this arcane roll. I probably can't cast it, because I think I'm too far. Where do I see it? It's like over.
It's going to be
Arcane
Bolt and Mystic Shield.
So the cast being within 18 of the caster's visible. You know what? I'm not within 18 of anything I can cast that, so that's fine. We're
okay. And then I do have wizards this game, which I didn't have last game, which you don't know because you weren't here. But when I'm within 18, I can attempt to unbind one of your spells by beating your dice roll.
That's the same as dispelling, right?
No, dispel, like a dispel scroll, just dispelled automatically. I actually have to beat your roll.
Oh, right. Yeah, whatever they called it in the previous rules. Okay, so no spells, I think.
All right, so that brings you to movement phase.
Okay.
So each unit has a defined movement as on its war scroll and may move up to that. If you want to go further and you run, unless they have a special ability, if they run, they cannot charge.
Okay, so these guys don't really move very far.
I'm pretty sure, at least.
Let's just start with warriors.
Running. When you pick a unit to move in the movement phase, you can declare that it will run, roll a dice, and add the result to the move character. All models in the unit movement phase a unit runs can't shoot or charge later in that turn.
Okay, but it's still pretty far, so I'd like to run here. For
okay, so roll a d6 and add it to your movement.
Okay. So 6. So now I can do 11.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go old school and just go whoop, straight forward. Up here.
Yep.
Okay. Sorcerer. If he stands behind the units, pistoliers can still shoot at him, right? I assume.
Yes, but we'll have to look at the cover. I think he may get cover. I actually haven't.
Well, he might get cover from being where he is, right?
I have no idea. I haven't done cover yet, so we'd have to look at the roll.
You know what? I'm just gonna teeny weeny inch him forward so he stands in the middle.
Okay.
So he has like a nice view of everything, and he's in cover.
Stupid cup holder.
Alright, let's do a dragon or manticore or whatever it's called. So he can move 12.
For now.
Right.
Until
he starts taking
Until
moves.
I wound him to death.
Alright.
Now the real trick is, can you move him without dropping your figure off the top?
Let's see.
Oh no. Oh no, the cloth is fighting you.
There. Oh, no,
so
he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there.
Alright, technically not off. I love the clank of that old metal.
Yeah.
That's how you really knew something was broken.
This guy moves 10. So he'll move. So there's no wheeling and stuff like that?
Nope,
now?
you just move wherever you want.
Oh, that's.
Although,
makes it
you just made a little mistake.
Oh.
Because it's from the farthest point of the model, not the base. So his head can't move farther than the maximum of his head.
So this part here.
Correct.
Oh, the little horn thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be sort of kind of like this?
Is that 10 inches from his head?
Huh? Whose head?
His head.
His head?
Yeah, I think you can go a little bit further forward.
There?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
So lances are really annoying then, huh?
Well, they're not only annoying because you can get closer when you pile in, but they're both good and bad because it makes your charge easier.
So the Demon Prince can summon more Demon Princes?
Yep.
Oh, I guess I forgot about that spell.
Well, you can go ahead and use it. That's fine. It's first
sure?
game. Yeah.
Okay, Summon Demon Prince has a casting value of 8. If successfully cast, you can set up the Demon Prince within 16 of the summoner and more than 9 inches away from any enemy models.
Alright, so
the
I
model
think
is added to your army but cannot move. So, okay.
it can charge in the first turn.
So it's a casting value of...
Alright,
9.
so...
No, 8.
To cast a spell, roll 2 dice. If the total is equal to or greater than the casting value of the spell is successly cast. So you have a little bit worse than a 50-50 chance.
Okay.
10, so you got it.
So I got it.
Now, do you have a model?
Do I have an extra model? No, I do not have
Well,
an
go
extra
ahead,
model.
you take my dragon.
Is it the same base size?
It doesn't matter.
Bases don't matter.
Bases don't matter. Yeah, just
You
grab it.
try? Okay.
Yeah. He was actually a demon prince yesterday, so that's okay.
Nice. It's
Yeah.
a very pretty demon prince.
Yeah.
And then I set him up.
Within 12 inches of the caster and 9 inches away from an enemy.
Okay, 12 inches. So I just get an extra demon prince like that?
Yep.
That seems very overpowered. Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's set up to 12 inches away, so that's here.
But, yeah, but,
And then to see, that should be 9 away from.
yeah.
From anyone. Yep, we're good. Okay. That was cool.
Demon Prince.
And he can do that every turn? That makes no sense.
He can do that every turn. But you have to remember that if he dies, it counts against your total when calculating victory. But let's just be like, you're not gonna die.
Right, okay. Buddy's here.
I'm gonna get slaughtered again.
Move forward 5. So these guys just...
Okay, so that terrain, you actually have to measure up the terrain, over the terrain, and down the terrain.
Okay.
So it might move them back a little bit.
Yeah, let's just say they just crossed the wall.
Okay.
Like,
perfect.
And some of them will be behind the wall then. Like, oops.
Oh.
So I try to magnetize them and now they fly together like that sometimes.
And you don't even need to magnetize. But you're still playing 8th edition, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. I've seen your posts. This game isn't good enough. You want to play on Saturday.
Da-da. Actually, I'm hoping. Okay. But you know, who knows? Maybe I'll just be really into this all of a sudden and then drop 8 edition altogether.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think so either.
I think there's definitely. I think that this game's gonna get a lot more interesting when they release the missions and help you balance, because it's really hard to balance this game right now.
Controls,
which I suppose is nice because it may mean that you get to play more games in a day.
Yeah.
If games are ending on turn 2 or 3.
Hold on. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
So to move up the terrain, so I just.
You measure literally up the side of the terrain.
Up the side of the terrain. So that would make these guys able to.
So like how
he would literally stand in the middle of the terrain then. Like
yep.
This. Oh, he fits. Nice.
Yeah,
and I guess
I designed it that way.
And this guy can move. So he can move 5. Okay, so he can move here.
My sweet fish tank terrain.
Fish tanks are awesome. Sorcerer, he can move 4 because he's slow. So he just.
Yeah, bring him closer.
He can.
So something I did learn is I did not put most of my troops at exactly 12 inches because last game against Chaos Demons I got charged first turn.
Right.
And it was horrible. So hopefully I won't get charged first turn.
Where did my knights go? Warriors are here, Chaos Knights are here. Okay. And then we'll move up with the knights. Knights can move 10. I would like to march with them.
There's no marching.
Or run with them.
Okay, so roll d6. And they move 16.
Wow.
But they can't charge or shoot, so that's fine with me.
Right, that's cool.
So long as I don't get charged on the first turn.
Then you're good. You need to do your little shooting.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the part? The little horn
Yeah,
thing?
but you get to measure from it, so you should be good to go the whole distance.
Oh, so here?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
You just have to get used to measuring from the model. Is
Right.
the whole
So
issue.
if a model is doing this with the arm,
then the arm cannot move farther than the maximum distance, and the arm must also maintain coherency and distance away from the enemy as described in the rules. Yeah. It's the model itself, not the base. It's weird.
these guys are gonna
Run as well. 4.
Okay, so they move 9.
But they only move 5?
Yeah, they're pretty slow.
Slow boogers.
Yeah.
Wheel. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoop. Okay.
Ta-da.
Human
Shooting.
Prince. Human Prince. Oh wait, he did a spell, so he can't move, right? Or no?
No, he can move.
He can move? Okay. Human Prince. 8. Why don't you run as well?
He could.
He could. He will.
4. So 12.
12. Ooh.
He's flying, yeah?
Yeah.
So he ignores the terrain. He just moves wherever he wants.
So since I really have to go for this tree here, hard, right? That's what I'm gonna do.
I know, it's gonna be so hard for you to win with 5 demon princes. Well, he's died.
That guy's down.
Yeah, he's gone. Alright, so do you have any shooting attacks?
No, I don't, because I'm chaos.
Okay, do you have anything that's gonna charge?
No.
Okay, you sure?
Can I move and charge? I can't move and charge.
Yeah, you can.
You can move and charge?
You can move and charge.
Damn. But
So-
nothing that run can charge.
Nothing that ran can charge.
Okay, fine.
So
They ran,
okay.
they wheeled a little bit, he moved regular.
So he theoretically, you could try to charge him, right? So it's probably like 10 inches, and you have to roll a 10 on.
Can you shoot into combat?
Yes.
Oh, and will that be a 50-50 hit or?
No.
Fuck. Okay, let's just start our hardcore. Let's see. So I'll try to. Let's see. I can always measure. He can move 12. How does the charge work?
So the charge is 2d6. And
Plus
you have
your...
plus nothing.
Plus nothing.
And you have to wind up within a ½ inch of the enemy model. Or you just don't move at all. So you're actually going to measure from the closest part, which is going to be his mouth, to the closest part of mine. So it's like 9.5, so 10.
So it's pretty unlikely I'll reach him then.
Yeah, but you still can roll. There's no pet, like, you don't lose anything for trying.
Oh, I just go forward?
Nope, you just stand there.
Oh, you just stand there?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if we can do it.
I really hope you don't. Oh my god. Alright, so you're in.
I'm in?
You're in.
So he's just gonna get back up on his dragon.
Why am I helping you? Why am I helping you?
And then they can touch tips. That's cute.
Yeah. Great. Alright.
That's very cute. Okay,
so now we are in, unless you're going to declare any other charges?
No, there's nothing else I can reach.
Okay, so now we are in the combat phase.
Alright.
So you get to go first because it's your turn.
Because I charged.
And the way that combat works is you pick a unit and they make all their attacks. Then I pick a unit, they make all their attacks, and we go back and forth until the person's done. So you're going to have a ton of attacks.
So I'm a little confused by the scroll here.
Okay.
It says Demon Blade, Chaos Lance, Chaos Flail. Are these all things he can do, or do I have to choose what he's carrying? I guess I should have told you from the start.
Let's pause the video and check on
it out. Does that mean I get... Okay, wow, there's a lot of die. Okay. So, if I understand this correctly, he has 4 on the Demon Blade.
Yeah, so let's just do each weapon separately.
Okay, so 4 on the Demon Blade first, so he needs 4 ups to hit. Mm-hmm. No, he needs 3 ups to hit. So 2.
Okay.
Alright. He needs 3 ups to wound.
2.
So 2.
And then is there a rend?
There's no rend.
Okay, so that means? I have a 5-up save.
Okay.
So the rend makes my save worse.
Okay. Okay, got it. So it's the modifier thing.
So I save 1, I take 1 wound.
And then it's D3 damage.
And then D3 damage.
So it's like 1 and 2 is 1 wound, 3 and 4, 2 wounds, 5 and 6.
Correct.
So 3, so that's
2.
2 wounds.
So I take 2 wounds. And I have 13, that brings me down to 11.
That's ridiculous. Alright,
so next weapon.
Wow, he's just going through them. Chaos Lance, which has a special rule. It inflicts 3 damage rather than 2, and has a rend of -1 instead of 0 if the model charged, and since I charged. Alright, so he gets 3 of the lance. Boom. So 3 ups to hit, so that's 2 of them. And then 3 ups to wound. So that's both. So 2 wounds.
Is there a rend?
There's the -1 rend.
Alright, so 6s. And actually I should read my character.
Oh,
boxcars.
Wow.
Alright, so let me read my character and make sure that there's nothing that I'm missing. So we did it right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
By accident.
By accident we did it right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, but I saved both my saves.
Okay.
Alright, so what does he have next? I think that the...
Next up is his... So we ignore the flail. Next up is the beast.
Okay.
So he claws and jaws. So he gets 5 attacks on that.
Hitting on
force.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Wounding on...
Wounding, it has a special rule for that.
So that's going to be based on your wounds?
Oh, okay.
So you have 0 wounds.
0 wounds, so 2 ups.
Okay.
And it has...
So 2.
2.
And then I believe it has a special damage.
So 2 wounds, rend is -1, damage is 1 SS.
Okay, so rend -1, so 2 wounds again.
So 6 is up, just what you need?
6 is again. Nope, I take 2 more wounds. So he is now at 4.
Okay. And then he has Manicore's Lashing Tail, which is special attacks, D6 attacks.
Oh, jeez.
4.
Oh, okay.
So
hitting on...
And then they are to hit their 4 up.
1.
Oh, wow.
And then wound?
4 up. Okay, at least it wounds.
Rend?
No rend.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
Wow. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Nice with that armor.
Alright, so it's my turn to attack back.
Okay.
The wizard is a single model. It's armed with a battle staff and can hurl amber spears at magical enemy, which I can't do right now. And I ride a griffin. So the battle staff is 1 attack, 4+, 3+. So 1 attack, 4+, which I hit. 3+, which I fail. Okay, and then the Imperial Griffin has beaks and claws, and that's going to be 4 attacks for the beaks at 3+3+. Manticore versus Griffin.
This is
so
like,
1.
what was that one movie?
Oh, that's a hit, 3+, and then it's rend -1, so you need to take an armor save. That's in the black circle.
So 5 ups.
5 ups.
With the 1 rend.
You better not make this fucking thing. I'm gonna be so mad. Damn it! Damn it! Alright, so now I have the Razor Claws, which I get 6 attacks, 4 plus 3 plus. Okay?
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
So 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be 1 so far. That's gonna be 2 total. Now 3 plus 1. Rend -1.
So 5 ups again.
Yep. No. And this one does just straight up 2 damage.
2 damage.
2
so
wounds.
he takes 2. Should we do this fun little one that has like
the skulls.
skulls on it?
Skulls. Wow, I'm still alive. Alright, so you have no other units that are in combat. We have no battle shock tests to make.
We're good.
It is my turn.
So that's starting. Oh, you
Turn
1.
Bottom of turn 1,
Bottom
Empire.
You're on.
Okay. So try to get me moving the models, and try to get me rolling the dice.
Okay. Not your face.
I mean, you can get my face when I'm talking like this. I'll leave it up to you. I'm sure you'll do fine. Okay, so my general, which is this guy over here, has no special command abilities, but he does have the regular command ability, and I'm going to give it to these guys right here, so they will ignore battle shock.
Okay. So they're beefy.
They are beefy. And now I have 2 wizards. I have my Griffin, and I have this guy here, plus I have my 2 priests. So I'm going to start with this priest right here, and he is... I get to do my battle prayer. So I need to roll 1d6. On a 1 or 2, his prayer goes unanswered. I rolled a 4.
He's answered.
And I am going to choose the one that allows me to regain D3 wounds on this guy right here in front of him.
That's a problem.
And I'm going to gain 3 back. So I'm
Ouch.
going down to 1.
So then suddenly you're in the lead now.
It's like, look, man, I lost last game because my priest was over here and my commander was over here. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not working. All right, so this other priest, I'm going to do the same thing, which his prayer goes unanswered. That's okay.
Poor guy.
All right, now I'm going to look at my spells. So my wizard has the Amber Spear. I can conjure a spear that hurls its foes with uncanny accuracy. Amber Spear has a casting value of 7. Successfully cast, pick a visible model within 18 inches. Draw a straight line between that model and the caster. The target model's unit and each unit that the line passes through suffers D3 mortal wounds. So 18 inches.
What's a mortal wound?
Mortal wound means that you can't take your armor saves against it. You
Okay.
only get the equivalent of an invulnerable save, which would only be on your character special.
I see.
So 18 inches is going to be that.
You're trying to shoot straight through?
Yeah. So I think I'm actually going to go this way, and I'm going to pick this unit
Okay.
so that it hits both of them. And it has a casting value of 7 on 2d6.
And I can try to... What do they call it? Unbind that? Is that what it's called?
You can try to unbind that. I get to add 1 to my roll.
Okay.
So, I rolled 11. So that's definitely going to go off, but it's a total of 12 because I get to add 1, which means let's read unbinding. Attacking. If the opposing player chooses their wizard that's within 18 inches of the caster, they can see them. The attempt to unbind the spell before it's applied. To unbind the spell, roll 2 dice. If the roll beats the roll, so unless you have +1 to unbind, you can't unbind it because I rolled a 12.
I see. Okay. I don't think I do.
Okay, so my spell goes off. Yay!
Woo!
So D3 mortal wounds. I'm going to start with this guy here.
Okay. He just takes
1.
them? So
Unless he has something that says that he gets to roll a save against mortal wounds.
I don't think he does. Where is he?
Who is he?
He is... Chaos Lord on Demonic Mount. He's over here. I don't think he does.
Okay, so he takes 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dragon thing is going to take 2. So he goes to 5 wounds.
Okay.
Yay! My wizard did something. Now my other wizard.
Because of my wizard. My wizard.
He has Burning Gaze. So, essentially D3 mortal wounds. Casting value of 6. Instead of casting picks a visible unit within 18 inches. The unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. Double the number of wounds inflicted if the target has 10 or more models. And triple it if it has 20.
Ouch.
So first of all, let's just pre-measure and see if anything's even in range.
How much did you need?
18.
Okay, so it's a little...
Nope, nothing's in range. So I'm going to check the regular spells. Mystic Shield. Add 1 to their save until the next hero phase. So I'm going to pick this unit here.
Mm-hmm.
It's right next to him. And it has a casting value of 6. So 2d6. Shouldn't roll that die because you can't see it. That is 7. So these guys now ignore Battle Shock and have +1 to their armor.
Ouch.
So I'm going to give them another...
So they're pretty beefy.
Yep, and that is my command phase, which now brings me to the movement phase. So I'm not going to make the same mistake last time. I am going to check the range on my guns, which is 16 inches. Okay, so I don't have to move any of those guys, which is great. I am, however, going to move my Outriders, and they move 12 inches. And pretty much I'm just suiciding them. I'm just going to be honest. They're just the Suicide Squad because their guns are really short range.
Like how short?
Like 9 inches short. So hopefully
So they're definitely going to get charged.
Well, I mean, that's up to you. I can't...
Is there overrun in...
Nope.
No overrun, nothing like that?
Nope. These guys are going to move forward as well. They are knights, and they have a movement of 10. And I'm going to measure from the tip of the spear, just so we don't make any mistakes. So they're going to move up like that. He's going to stay where he is. These guys are also going to suicide themselves and probably take a whole lot of damage.
They can fight the dragon too, right?
They can shoot and charge.
Mm-hmm.
I think they can. I have to double check the rule. It might be the other ones that can shoot and charge. But either way, they're coming for you.
Oh, yeah.
But they're all within 9 inches. Cannons are definitely not going to move. These knights are going to move.
So if you were to shoot, can you shoot through your own units right now?
Not if I shoot here.
That is true.
So these guys might actually try to pull off a charge.
Stuff is happening.
Stuff is happening.
It's very liberating. You just kind of like move them whichever way.
Welcome to 40k, my man.
Right.
This guy's actually only going to move up 5, so that the warrior priest can stay right behind him.
Stay up in his butthole.
Alright, so that brings me to shooting. And I'm definitely going to start with the cannons, because the cannons are most fun. So 40 inches.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 40 inches. He has 2 attacks that are...
Cannon has 2 attacks?
Yes. That are hitting on 4 pluses, but I still have my artillery master, so I get to re-roll this.
Okay.
So 4 plus.
None.
And do I get to re-roll 1 miss or both miss? Failed hit rolls. So I get to re-roll. So 1.
1.
Now wounding on a 2 plus, which is a 3, and then it's rend minus 2.
Okay, so I have to roll.
His armor is minus 2.
The dragon guy?
Yeah.
Where did I put him? Okay, he has save 4.
Okay, so now he's 6s.
6s. Where did that go? Nope.
And he takes D6 wounds.
Whoa!
You ready for this one? So he's at 6. Hey, you know what?
He's lucky.
I'll take it.
So he's at 3 wounds now?
He's at 6 wounds.
6 wounds?
Yeah, because I did wounds with him.
Oh.
Yeah. The spell. The D3.
Right, the spell.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, so I'm going to use these guys next. They have a range of 20 inches and 1 attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 attacks, 4 plus 4 plus, no rend. So 2, 4, 8 more dice. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
They hit on
4s. So get rid of all of these. And then wounding on 4s. Not very good. So 2 wounds. No
armor
rend.
save. No rend?
No rend. So just regular armor save.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah. So regular armor save. Okay. So 4 up. None.
2 more wounds. So he's now at 8.
He's taking a beating. Can he just can he move out of combat? Can you fly away?
You can retreat, but then you can't charge or attack. But you're not going to be able to retreat till your next turn. But you are going to get your attacks against me. So how many wounds? He has 13 or 15 or 17?
He has 12 wounds.
12 wounds.
And he's at how many now?
He is at 8. So he has 4 left.
He's fucked.
So hopefully I can kill him with my Outriders. So the Outriders have brace of pistols, which is 9 inches, and 1 repeater handgun. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeater handgun is at the back because that's the longest range. So I'm going to check 9 inches from his wing because that's the closest. Because that's how it works. So everybody's in range.
Good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means there are 7 pistols, which are 2 attacks. So 14. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. One of those is a wound. 14. And they are hitting on 4s. So get rid of all of this.
All of that.
And then they are wounding on 3s. And they are -1 rend. So that's not bad. So 3 at -1, so I believe that's
5 up. 5 up. None.
So that's 3 more wounds. He's down to 1.
Ugh.
Oh, this is so great.
Ugh.
Might actually do this. Repeater handgun.
Not having a good day.
You don't understand how badly I've gotten beaten. Okay, so this is D3, so I need to roll that. So 2. And the repeater handgun is 5s, but it's on my champion, so it's 4s. Or my sharpshooter, so nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing on the repeater handgun.
Okay.
Man, I want to kill this guy. Okay. Does this guy have a shooting attack? No. Alright, so now that leaves this cannon. I don't think I want to waste it on him. I do have a clear shot on your Bloodthirster.
A demon prince.
Or Demon Prince, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Okay, so can you see the dice?
Yep.
Alright, so 4s re-rolling. Re-roll. 2 hits, wounding on 2s. 1 wound, -2 armor.
Okay, demon prince has 4 armor, so 6.
6s.
No. So he takes a wound?
D6 wounds.
D6 wounds.
Takes 5.
Oh, demon prince has 8 wounds.
So he's now at 5. Good little cannon. Alright. The last thing I have to shoot are these 2 squads. They're both in range of them, so I'm just going to roll them all together just to be easier. There are Imperial Handgunners, range of 16 to hit 5 to wound 3+. There are 14. There's 1 long rifle and 1 repeater handgun, so that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on 5s.
Ooh, that looks decent.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And then wounding on 3s. Reroll drop dice.
So that's 2?
2, yep, not good there. Rend -1.
So these guys have a 4 up,
So 6.
which is horrible compared to what they used to.
Yeah, but look how many wounds they have. 2 or 3.
3, wow. So 2 on 5 up?
Yep.
None.
None. Alright, so 1 guy takes 2 wounds. Now, one of the other differences is once you start allocating wounds, you have to finish till that guy's dead, so I assume you don't want it on your standard.
Right.
I assume, is this guy a normal guy?
One of them is champion, so let's do the guy over there.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has 2 wounds. Now I have the sharpshooter, which has 1 attack, 4s and 3s. So, nope. And And then I have the repeater handgun, which is D3. So it's going to be 2.
2.
And that's 4s and 3s. So 2, 3s, 2. And then this is also Ren -1.
So 5 up again.
Yep. So he dies.
So one guy go down.
Now what we're going to do, because this is your first game, is they will have to take a battle shock test. So we're just going to lay it down here.
Right.
So that we know that he lost 1 model. It's not wounds, it's models.
Okay.
Alright, so that brings us to charging. Oh no, I didn't shoot these guys yet, did I? Nope. Alright, so they're going to shoot at him. And this guy is not in range in the back.
Hold on. Okay, if your hero phase roll a dice, another result until your next hero phase when enemy scores. Okay, so I should have done this before.
So I'm just gonna roll a die for him.
Okay.
Whenever an enemy scores a hit on him, and the result of the hit is the number you rolled, the eye of however that is pronounced has forewarned him of the attack, and your opponent. Is that not? I guess that's not for shooting, actually.
Okay, so if you hit on 2s and you roll 2s, then
I hit on.
so that
fours.
wasn't very good.
So I have 14 attacks on 4s and 3s, Ren -1. So 4s. That was pretty good. It's a 2. And then 3s. So that many -1 armor saves.
Okay, let me just. He has a bunch of rules. I'm just gonna read it. He has a weird armor. If a save roll for a KN is 6, before modifying the roll in any way, the attacking model units. Okay, that's for close combat, I assume. No, okay, his armor is not that complicated. So he just has 3 up.
So now he has
And how many am I rolling?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6
4-ups.
6 4-ups. So
3.
3 wounds.
Statistical. Wow, how about that?
Okay. Oh. And does he have a billion wounds? He has 8. Okay, he's not that beefy actually.
Okay, so
I think I've been waving this camera everywhere. Sorry.
That's okay. Charges. These guys are going to attempt to charge them. And it is 6 inches. So 2d6, I need to get 6 or higher. I make it.
You definitely make it.
So I have 10 inches to move into combat, which I don't think is going to get everybody in.
Get a fair amount in there.
Fortunately, I have these nice little spear things.
Oh, it works like that, huh?
It works like that. My standard doesn't have one, so he's going to get over here. Definitely the standard's not going to be able to get in. Alright, these guys are going to declare a charge against your Bloodthirster?
Fake Demon Prince.
Demon Prince. 4, I don't think that's going to get him anywhere. Nope.
Oh, so they just stand still?
They just stand still. Now these guys do have a trumpeter. He's leading the charge, which means that I can charge after I shoot. So I'm going to make a charge against here, but it's only 1 inch, so really what I'm looking for is a high number so that I can...
Charge in.
Actually, I made a mistake. So I have to correct that. I'm not allowed to be within 3 inches. So he's actually back here. Which wouldn't affect the shooting because it's range 9.
Right.
But if I roll double 1s on my charge, I don't make it. And I didn't.
Boom, boom, boom.
So a bunch of them aren't going to be able to attack, which is okay. He's only got 1 wound left.
Yeah, he's gonna go down.
He's not going to charge, he's not going to charge. Alright, so that's combat. So now the question is, who do I want to choose to go first? And my dilemma is, he can do a lot of damage to him. Maybe even kill him.
Probably, because he has 1 wound left.
No, my guy has 1 wound total.
Right, but my guy
has 1 wound left.
Right, exactly.
So I might want to do that combat first, but I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to crush my knights. So I still think I'm going to go for this epic kill first.
Woo!
Bless you!
Thank you.
Alright, so Battle Staff. I'll start with that. 1 attack, 4+3+. Nope. And then the Imperial Griffin Twin beaks, which is 4 attacks, 3+3+. Come on, I can do 1 wound, right? I can do 1 wound.
I think it can happen.
Alright, that's 3.
That looks pretty decent.
3 plus again. So 3.
3.
Rend -1.
So he has a 4-up. So he has 5-ups.
Yep.
Oh,
5
easy.
ups.
I just have to roll all 5s and 6s.
Just, oh yeah, all 5s and 6s.
All 5s and 6s.
2.
2. He's
Okay,
down.
So he's down. My damage is 3. So he takes 6 wounds.
So he goes. Yeah, I think symbolically you can take him off his. Well, I guess we have to move the model out of the way for movement. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That
Goodbye.
Your general on the first turn. So now these guys lose their attack, but it is your turn. So you can nominate a unit in close combat, which is this one, and you can make your attacks against my knights.
Okay, so over here.
Yep.
Guess we'll fight. So I go first.
Yep.
Okay.
So you just alternate back and forth,
Right.
which is kind of cool.
So they have. Let me just read them real quick. Okay, so I guess they have 5 attacks. If I understand this correctly, they have 5 attacks.
Yep.
So, and they're all in combat or no? 3 of them are.
You're gonna so what you're gonna do is you're gonna pile in 3 inches.
Okay, so
this
it's just
guy's
gonna move
go like
around.
that.
So they're all in combat.
Yeah. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 times 5. You have 20 attacks.
20 attacks.
Here, I'll hold the camera for you. on this
All right.
one. All right. So what do you? So what to hit? What to wound?
Okay, to hit we got 3 ups, and to wound is 4 ups.
Okay.
So we got this is a 5 die.
Here's a whole bunch of dice.
5.
Oh, you rolled a 3. I'm just kidding.
Got another 5. That's 15.
There is a
and here. Okay.
there's a cheating airsoft gun. If anybody cheats too much, you can go get the airsoft gun and shoot your opponent. Just
Nice.
standard house rule. All right, so I'm.
And you do know I have the mustache too going on.
I know, which is why I didn't take Kurt, which is bullshit, because I would have been able to re-roll everything. Well, I forgot what you're rolling.
All right, so we're rolling attacks. So they're doing to hit 3 up.
3 up. All right.
So that's a
Holy
lot.
crap!
Okay, so here.
And is the skull dice a 2?
The skull dice is a 2, so that didn't go.
There's a 5.
That's a 5, and then the rest is down.
Garbage. They're garbage.
Garbage warriors.
All right, 3 up again.
3 up again. 4 up to 1.
4 up to 1. Okay.
Not so great. 1 quirked. Still not
Sure
sure.
it was. I
So
couldn't
1,
see it. Camera
2,
couldn't see it.
3, 4. That's it, guys.
Rend.
None.
Okay.
4.
So 4. I have. Right, it's under my crossbowman. I have 4 up saves, so I should fail 2 of these. And I fail 3 of them, so that's 3 wounds, which means 1 guy dies. I'm going to take the back guy. I'm going to lay him down for battle shock, and then I'm going to put 1 wound on this gentleman right there.
All right. Do the steeds get to?
Yes, now your steeds attack.
All right. So 2 attacks per steed.
So 8 more attacks. 4s and 4s, no rend.
Steeds. So 4s and 4s. Yeah.
So they're the same as the Empire horses.
Right. Wow.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, 1, so 7. Now 4s again. Can you do it again? I hope not. If they did kill your leader, people are probably angry.
So
That's not bad. 4 more?
4 more.
Alright. 4 more. So 4 up. And that's 1. So I take 1 more wound.
1 more wound.
And this guy goes squish.
He goes
because
down.
They only have 2. And I have lost 2 units, and these do not have the test. Alright, so now it's my turn, so I'm going to pile in. So thank you for clearing the way. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I do have lances, so I get something special for that. Add 1 to the wounds roll and damage for lances if they charged. So they did charge. I charged you. So that is 1 attack each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 dice. And I need 4s. Nothing.
Oh.
Great. So now my steeds, which are the same thing as your steeds, so 2 each. So I'm just gonna roll these twice. 4s and 4s. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
No bueno.
What's going on?
All right, so 3. At least I got 3. 4s again. So 1 wound.
1 wound.
No rend.
No rend. 4 up.
Oh my goodness.
And we're good.
Oh my
We're in the
goodness. Okay, so that is the end of combat, which means it's battle shock. So I will take my battle shock first, so that you see how it's done. They have a bravery of 6. I lost 2 units, so I'm going to roll a d6 and add 2. So that's 8. So 2 more guys run away.
Okay, so you lose 2 guys?
Yes, but I have a standard, so I'm going to read the standard really quick. Great. Only needs to take a battle shock if 2 or more of its models were slain. So I do take it. So now 2 just run away, and I'm not going to choose the standard. So I lost 4 guys. As I predicted, they are getting destroyed by chaos. Alright, but I can't complain too much. Now you have to take a battle shock as well. You lost 1 unit.
Oh, really? Okay,
so 1d6 plus 1?
So that's 3,
probably,
so they're good?
Probably much better than their
Yeah, because their bravery is 7, so they're good.
So they're just going to take him off the board. Okay. Alright, so now it is the beginning of turn 2. We're going to roll off to see who's going to go first.
Interesting. That's a interesting move.
I rolled a 1.
And I rolled a 5.
Alright, so you're going to go first. We are going to take a quick break. We'll see you in a second.
So this guy can just barely touch the tip over here.
Perfect.
So he's just going to try to Arcane Bolt. So magic is 2d6, right?
2d6, and you have to meet or beat the value of the spell.
Right, and the spell value is pretty low. I remember it's 5.
Ugh.
So we're good.
Yep, so what does it do?
Means that unit takes d3 mortal wounds.
Alright, so roll a d6. So 2 mortal wounds, and the Outriders have
probably
2 wounds each, so I just lose 1.
So he goes down.
I'm going to put that guy there so we remember that I lost a model.
Can I move him afterwards?
In the movement phase, yeah.
Right,
so you do all your magic first.
Right.
Demon Prince.
Let's do this guy first.
Okay, let's do that guy first.
Because this is more significant, and you will have to try to dispel it.
What do you mean try? I will dispel it.
Oh, yes, of course. He's gonna shoot straight into this unit.
Okay, and what is he casting?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
What a dick.
Ooh,
you got it. Yeah, you got it on one die.
And
right. I don't have anybody close enough, so I can't dispel it.
So 6.
3.
3 wounds.
Oh, so I'm going to lose this guy, and I will put a wound not on my, just on a regular guy.
Okay.
And put it right there.
Achaeon is also a wizard.
Oh.
He knows the same too. Arcane Bolt and Mystic Spell.
Plus, he doesn't have any special spells on his thing? I bet the bottom left one is a spell.
No, it's a command ability.
Oh, okay, but he's not your general.
No, because I ran him straight into suicide. But he has also some other
Which one is he?
Achaeon? That guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
And he, I guess we forgot this before, but roll a dice each time Achaeon suffers a mortal wound on a 5 or a 6 that, okay, so he can re-roll mortal, or he can...
Right, so he gets an invulnerable save.
He gets an
invulnerable save.
Right. But anyway, so he will also do the bolt thing.
Let's just check and make sure this guy's not an 18, because otherwise I get a dispel.
Alright, so this is on 18.
I don't think so. Well,
yeah.
I leave it up to you. Your discretion.
I can't tell from here. Let's see. Well, you know what? I would like to say he's not, but he is.
Okay, so I will get a chance at dispel.
Yeah.
Alright, so Arcane Bolt, need a 5, 2d6. Plus I get a dispel of 2d6.
This fat one for spells.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Alright, so I have to beat a 9, so I need a 10. So likelihood, bad. 8 does not beat it.
Okay.
Unless I can add that guy's wounds to my...
Alright, so let's do it again. Come on.
2.
2.
So I have to take it on the one that already started.
So he goes down.
And that is another dead model. And then I will put it floating wound right there. Although it's not really floating, but it's kind of floating. So they lost 2. I need to remember that. Bloop.
Alright, and then we go to Demon Prince.
Alright, the Demon Prince. This is a big one because you're going to summon another Demon Prince.
I'm going to try to summon another Demon Prince because that, I mean, why not?
Alright, so what does he need? 9?
He needs a 9.
Ugh.
No, he needs 8.
Okay, he needs an 8.
And then you can try to dispel
it. And I can try to dispel it. So that's a 9.
So that's a 9.
So, again, I need a 10 or better. 8. Nope. So you get another Demon Prince within 12 inches of him,
And
9 inches away from mine.
enemies.
And he can charge, but he can't move.
Right. Is this a nice lizard looking
Yeah,
thing?
take
here?
him.
We'll take a...
It's a custom Tyranid that one of my friends made.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's broken.
Uh-oh. I might have to flip over. Okay, so 12, but 9 away from enemies.
Yeah. So you might as well just measure 9 from me
Right,
because I think that's going to be more pertinent.
So... from enemies.
From, yeah.
So...
So you can go like here.
Here-ish, right.
Yeah.
And since I have to hold this tree...
You do have to hold. This is your main deal.
Exactly.
Not that you need it. I know I killed your leader and you're feeling really bad about yourself, but
my self-esteem has just dropped significantly.
But like other than this one unit, my guys are super squishy, which I think we're about to find out. So
okay, so movements, right?
Move and then charge.
All right. Can a wizard run when he's done a spell? Yes, he can, because
Yes.
his rules are simple. Okay.
Yes.
So he moves 3 wizards and then a d6, right?
Correct.
So now he can move
7. But don't forget you have to measure down the terrain, the side of the terrain, straight up and down.
Like this, kind of?
Nope.
Is that how it works?
Nope.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's 2
now I
inches
finally get
down.
it. Right, so
Yeah.
first he needs to move
To the edge. So that's 2.
2.
And then 4 to get down. And then he has 3 inches of movement left.
Okay.
That makes terrain really easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make it pretty easy.
Yeah.
Alright. That was move. So they can move and they can charge?
You can move and charge, yes.
Ooh.
But he can't move within 3. So I would just scoot this within 3 inches.
Right.
And then unless you roll double ones, you can't fail.
Right.
Because it says you have to be more than 3 inches away, which means you have a 4-inch charge. So yeah.
Okay. I guess they will just move forward too, so they move 4.
Yeah. So I would just subtract 2 from it for the thing. Unless you want to run, but that's up to you.
No. I'm gonna move up because I'm gonna try to charge.
Okay, well then, whatever. I prefer that you don't charge, but it's okay.
We can talk about
It's
it.
all right. I had one good turn. I had one epic turn.
That was pretty epic. I mean, you took down a dragon. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, with a griffin.
Okay, these guys.
You can charge things that are already in combat. You don't have to worry about it. And there's no like side flank.
I can.
Yeah, you can just whatever you can get in, you can get in. They just have
Alright.
to stay 3 away.
And I also still can move and charge.
You can move
which
and
is
charge
so
and-
crazy.
Do all sorts of things
Also, is a weird thing. Chosen can move 5.
because they're chosen.
Extra chosen.
Yeah.
So they just.
So you're probably gonna be within 3 or really close to it.
Alright, let's just make that's. Yeah, so there are 3s here.
Yep.
Okay. Why not?
Next, trolls.
Trolls. Yeah, trolls needs to move. They move 6.
So one's gonna move 2 inches down, so he's gonna get 4.
Right, so this guy here is not on terrain, so he can move up to here.
Yep.
That guy, let's see, we move him down, so that was 2 inches.
Yep.
So he gets 4. So he's
Perfect.
here.
Bye, Outriders.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. And Chaos Lord on Manticore.
Moves 37, and he has 1 wound. Don't
He
forget.
has 1 wound, so he can still move his 12.
Yep. You want to fight this guy again? I know you do. I know
He's got
you
that
do.
that dude in his
What?
butt.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? There's no warrior priest sitting there healing wounds. I don't know what you're talking about.
But you know what? I'm just gonna move up to the tree and like face that way. Oops.
And make me come to you.
Maybe. I'll think about that.
Take out his support squad of archers.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
What did
folks.
they ever do? They only inflicted like 2 wounds. Look at these guys. They'll be fine.
Okay.
We're Empire. We're
glad
Empire.
I'm
We
not
become
the only
Space
one who-
Marines, even
right.
though that technically
end.
never happens. But
Because of Age of Sigmar or whatever.
yeah, but whatever. They're Space Marines.
All right, charges.
You didn't move your Demon Prince, and you didn't move this summoned
right.
one.
Yeah, that's movement.
Yeah.
That's true. They move. Demon Princes move 8. So let's move them up nicely, close to the tree.
Yeah. Don't let me get my lance attack, because I get that extra damage.
Right. Oops, fell down. How close to the tree do I have to be?
Within 3 inches.
3 inches.
At the end of turn 4,
So
we're
I
on,
got that
we're on
so
turn
far.
2.
He took wounds. Yeah.
Yes.
That guy did.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
hurt. He's got 3 left.
Got 3 left. Okay. Good.
Charges.
Charges. Now we can go. Okay.
All right. So where do you want to
So,
start? You want to start
here,
All right,
2d6, right?
Anything but a 3.
So 2d6?
Yeah, 2d6. You're in.
Okay, I'm in. Movement choice is still awesome.
Yeah, sure. Okay. This guy can charge if you want. He can try a long bomb because he was summoned. He can still charge.
How far is he from those guys? He's like
10 inches, but he's probably only like 9 from here.
Oh yeah, that's true. But then he's gonna deal with that shit. But you probably gonna come to me anyway.
I mean, you know, whatever. It's up to
You
you.
can try to go over here.
He doesn't have to charge. I don't mind. I do not mind.
He's gonna go for... No, he's gonna go for the pistoliers. Or
Okay.
whatever they're called.
Yeah, Outriders. But
Outriders.
All right, so that was a 9-inch charge
Let's see.
from his arm, not the base.
From his arm.
Yep. So
that's
9 inches,
9.
yeah. 8.5, so 9.
So roll 2.
2d6.
Nope.
Oh, so close. 7. All right.
Okay, so he just stands still.
Yep. All right. You want to do this guy next?
This guy here. Up
Okay.
here.
And then my poor little
Should
archers.
Can you smash?
You want to know what their close combat weapon is? A dagger.
So that's
9 inches. No, a little bit less because you're going closest.
Right. So
8 inches.
8. Yeah.
50-50 chance. 6. Not gonna happen.
He stands still.
All right. 2 demon princes.
Demon Princess over here.
All right. Which one first? Green or brown?
Gray
Right.
one. Or whatever color he is. He's definitely
That's
in.
definitely in. So he's just gonna go. Hello.
And then other guy. Oops, he's
Also
definitely
in.
also in.
Hello.
Okay. Trolls.
Are they separate units?
They're separate units.
Okay, so just roll them one at a time. But again, I think they're only 4 or 5 inches away, so.
Right.
Yep,
First
one
troll
in.
of theirs in.
Boink.
Like, second troll.
Probably do it on one
Definitely
die,
in.
definitely in.
Boom.
Your commander.
Kaon. He's how far away? Let's see.
I would say 6 inches.
6.
Oh, I'm so good.
So
all that 40k 5th edition.
I know. Well, you had to guess.
Yeah. He's in.
He's definitely in.
Now closest to closest, there you go. He's in. No wheel, because this is an 8th edition.
Okay.
What about those guys? The little troll things.
You might as well try it.
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? 7? Go ahead and measure it.
I doubt it. They don't go anywhere.
Why are you measuring? You measure straight to him.
Huh?
You measure straight to him.
Oh, to these guys?
Yeah. You're totally in, my man.
Oh, okay.
You are exactly in. Now, not all of them are going to be able to get there because they can
So,
only move 7.
This guy can go.
Yeah. So I would say the first 3.
2. Oh, magnetization.
So the first 3 are going to get in
Probably,
combat,
yeah.
and the rest of them are going to have to wait for their pile in.
Stagger behind like this.
And then on the pile in, they're going to move in. So you have 3. Pretty much, you have additional 3 inches to your charge once you make it in to get the rest of them in combat.
So the whole ranking, the whole row thing doesn't really
Yeah, it
apply
doesn't
anymore.
matter. All right, now you're chosen.
Chosen. Can they can charge into this?
Yep,
mess,
they'll be
right?
charging towards this guy because he's
Okay.
the closest guy.
Alright.
And again, it's a 4, so anything but a 1 and 3. So it's 6 inches.
So we're good.
Yeah.
So,
So we don't need to take them off the base until they pile in.
right. So let's just say here that guy's in, and that's all there's space for, right?
Well, you're gonna get 3 extra inches when you pile in.
Okay.
So we'll deal with that when you activate them.
So how does that work?
They just move through. They move as close as they can now.
Okay. So
And then
they're
they get-
basically up in the butt.
Yep. And then they get an extra 3 inches to get more people into combat.
From now, from here. So I start.
No, not yet. Unless you
Okay.
activate them first. So now you've made all your charges.
Alright.
Okay.
So we start
So
fighting.
now we're in the combat phase.
Alright.
So you get to pick one unit to go first, and then I get to pick a unit, and then we go back and forth. Chaos,
Well, you know-
Chaos doesn't drink water.
I mean, it's vodka. Arr. All right. Should we start over here then?
Wherever you want. It's your turn.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Alright. So you're gonna which unit over here are you gonna start with?
Kaon is pretty complicated. He has lots of rules and shit. So
Let's get him out of the way then.
let's get him out of the way.
All right.
Okay. If I can't direct all of his attacks with the Slayer of Kings at the same hero monster, do you have a hero monster in there?
Nope.
So I guess this doesn't apply then. Alright, so it's not so complicated as I thought. He only has 4 attacks then.
4 is hitting on.
Oh, wait, there he is. If a Karen directs all of his attacks with the Slayer of Kings. Okay, never mind.
So he's essentially a warlord killer.
Yeah, yeah. So he's good at dueling or whatever. All right, so he wounds. He hits on 2 up.
Oh, great.
Okay,
That's pretty baller.
that is pretty baller. So,
So
that's
3, and then wounds on.
Wounds on 3 up,
So 3 wounds.
and
Rend.
then rend 1.
Okay, so that's going to be 6s for me. And I make none of them. So 1
1's down.
and 2.
2's down.
Yep.
Oh, because you had a wound.
I already had a wound. Alright, so
Okay.
now it's my turn. Bumblebees.
Bumblebees.
Alright, these guys are going to attack. So first I'm going to pile in, and a bunch of them are going to move towards this guy. And he's technically in the middle over there. And then 4 of them are going to move towards this guy.
Gotcha.
And we resolve all of these at one time, but individually on your guys. So I'm going to start with the 4 against him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they are not crossbowmen. They are knights. I'm going to be using my cavalry hammer because I didn't charge. So they get 2 attacks each, 4s and 3s. So it's going to be 8 attacks, hitting on 4s. I'm just going to roll this twice. So that's 3 so far.
Oh, pretty good.
Ooh, so now we need more dice. That's 7. Can I get 1 more die? Yay. 3s. Can we do it again?
Whoa.
Whoa! 7 armor saves, no rend.
Ooh. Where my demon prince at?
I should have started with the not wounded
7, you said?
7. He has 3 left, so you only have to fail 3. And what's his armor? Like 4 or 5?
4 up.
Alright. So statistically, this can happen. Statistically, I should kill him. Don't read your rules.
Oh.
Don't read it. Don't read
Actually, he
your
has a
rules.
3 up. He's a they're Nurgle. They're
Oh,
all
wait a
Nurgle.
minute. I cast a spell on them, but what was the spell? Oh, Battle Shock and Aura of Protection. Okay,
Alright,
so
so
I'm
he's
going to
3
remember
up, 3 up armor save because we
3
said
up.
everything is Nurgle.
Yeah. 3 up
Right,
armor
so
save.
3 up armor save. So
You bastard.
Take 1 wound. Wow.
You bastard. So he has 2 wounds left
Right.
because he's a dick. Alright.
He is.
Now the horses, which have 8
That was a
attacks
good
as
roll,
well.
though.
You know what?
That was solid.
100%. Give me another die.
Here's another die.
Thank you. 4s and 4s. And I can't see them. So
That's
not as good. 3s. 2. 3 ups. 2 3 ups. Alright, if you fail them. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Now, 6 attacks against him. Same thing. Roll 3 at a time. Nope. I forgot if it's 4s. So 1. And 3s. 1. So 1 wound on the other demon prince.
3 up, and we're good. Demon prince.
Alright, so it's your turn again.
Alright, so why don't we continue over here then?
Okay.
So let's start with the wounded guy.
Okay.
Demon prince. It doesn't matter if he's wounded, apparently.
Well, these guys are not going to get to attack back. So why don't you just do both of them at the same time? Because they're the same.
Wait, sorry, I missed that.
There's no like.
All right,
Both
okay.
of. Why don't you just do both of them at the same time?
I see, because there's no difference.
Yeah, because I'm going to go next anyways, and I'm going to activate my only other. You know, I have to activate a different squad. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how many attacks?
So they got 4.
Okay, so 8 attacks.
Wait, hold on. If demon prince is a signal, it is clear. Okay, so it's got an axe, and then it has talons. So we'll do the talons afterwards.
Okay, so how many axe attacks?
So axe is 4, so 8 attacks.
Yep. Hitting on
4,
hitting on 4s.
and then wounding on 3s. Woo! Here.
Okay, wounding on 3s.
Decent.
3. And then rend.
2 down.
Oh man, so I have some protection spell on, which gives me +1 to my armor. So that brings my armor to 3. -2 is 5, and I have 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I fail 2. So 1 guy dies, but I am immune to battle shock, so I'm not going to.
So now next is they have this talon thing.
Okay.
What is? Never mind. I was just wondering about the range thing. Alright, so...
There's literally a range in close combat.
Right.
Yeah.
So 3 attacks, so that's 6 attacks. This is a 4 up to hit.
Okay. A little bit worse than 50%.
Right.
And to wound.
3 up to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
And
no rend.
No rend, so just straight up 3 up for me. And I make it.
Good. Okay.
Yay.
Alright.
Alright, so it's my turn again. I'm going to start with these guys over here. I'm going to direct all my attacks on your knights. So I have 6 attacks with my maces, 4s and 3s. No rend. Ooh, that wasn't so good. 1.
1. So they're 4 ups.
Yay. And then you can attack back.
Okay.
So you have...
3 attacks.
Who are you going to go with?
The knights first, right?
How many? Yeah, so how many attacks over here in total do you have?
Let's see. The knights were weird, yeah. So they have the glaive thing and they have the weapons.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do.
So it's 5 attacks for
I'm
each
going to
knight.
remove these. Okay. And then you can move these guys 3 inches up.
Okay.
Because they're going to get to pile in.
Alright, so...
So they're just... I'm not like... There's 6 wounds there. You got at least 100 attacks coming in. I can shoot into combat anyways, so...
So I guess I'll just slowly pile them up like this?
Yeah, just slowly pile, give them your 3 inches.
I guess the tray is no longer needed.
Sorry, tray.
Bye, tray.
It was a very nice tray, though.
Yeah.
It's like cardboard and magnets.
Cardboard and kitchen magnet and stuff, yeah. You gotta be creative. Now that I have to play both Sigmar and 8th edition. Okay.
Alright, so my Pistoliers will attack your Lord. Melee weapon, brace of pistols, 2 attacks, 5s and 4s, or cavalry. I think I'll take the 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 attacks on 5s.
All on the Lord?
All on the Lord, yeah. 0 so far. 2. Wounding on brace of pistols, 3s. 1. Rend -1.
Okay, so let me see. Save roll for arcane 6 before okay, so if I save and I roll a 6, you get a... You suffer a wound, mortal wound.
Great.
So it's just 1?
Just 1.
And he has 3 up.
Hey, I did
he
a
takes
wound
a
to him.
wound.
Holy crap. So he's down to 4 wounds.
Right.
So it's up to 4. I don't know how many.
he has 4. He has 4 left.
Yeah. And then you get to attack back with your Lord and... Oh no, you did him first. So your 2 ogres. Or goblins or whatever they... Trolls, there we go.
Okay, they've got... Oh, they have disgusting vomit, apparently. Right, so let's do disgusting vomit versus this 2.
Okay.
So it's 1 from each.
Okay.
And it's hits on a 3+.
Okay. So
Yep.
both hit.
And they wound on a 3+.
Okay. Both wound.
And they are rend -2 and they're D3 damage.
Rend -2.
Right.
I get no save, so just D3.
Okay, so 2 times D3. So 2.
2 total.
Right.
Squish.
That was a little underachieving for a troll.
But they're not
And
done.
then they're not done. Right. So then they've got melee weapons. Scavenged clubs and axes. So 3 attacks, 6 attacks.
Yep, because you got 2, and we're just going to roll them together because there's no point not to, because I'm done with all my units.
Alright, and to hit 4. So that didn't.
4 of them.
And then, so wound 3.
So 3 of them. And rend?
-1.
-1,
And
so
2 damage.
6s. Oh, I saved 2.
Oh.
So I take 2
2
damage. So I'm going to take another one off. But their battle shock is going to be pretty hard to
brutal,
pass.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have any battle shocks because I didn't kill anybody over here. So only I have a battle shock here. And they are bravery 6, but I lost 1, 2, 3, 4,
did we do
5.
this combat?
Oh no, we didn't do this combat yet. I forgot
Let's
about
do
this.
that combat real quick.
Okay, so it's my turn. So I will pile in 3 inches. Bum, ba, bum. Da-na-na-na.
I'm so happy I'm not the only one that does sound effects when things happen.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with braces of pistols is 14 attacks, hitting on 5s. Oh, I forgot to attack with their horses, but I'll just attack with their horses right now. 2. 1 on your troll.
One on the troll. Troll has... Does trolls have armor?
Of course it does.
Trolls have 5 up armor, but they have regeneration. Okay, so it takes a wound. Like all of the Concast troll has an astonishing great flesh, knitting, blah 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 blah. In my hero phase, I roll a dice. If the results 2 or more, this unit heals. Okay, so he takes a wound now, and then he heals in my hero phase. So
okay, so 14 attacks, hitting on 5s. This is the first 7, so there's 1. This combat on the other side.
So you go first?
It's my turn because you went with your trolls.
Okay.
And
It's
again,
interesting how it goes back and forth like that.
yeah.
No?
So that's 4 total. Wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds. Rend -1.
Okay. These are just warriors.
Yep.
Where did they go? They're here. 4 up armor. You said 3?
But they're Nurgle.
Right. So they have 3 up armor.
-1, so 4 up.
So 4 up.
Ooh, 2 wounds.
2 wounds, and
They
they
have 2
have
wounds,
2
each,
wounds.
so one guy dies.
one
Just
guy
laying
drops.
out the back. And then my horsies will attack, which is also 14 attacks, but
14.
2 each on 7.
Woo.
2, 4, 6, 7. 4s and 4s. Not very good. 2 so far. And I'm zooming in, which isn't helpful. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And then wounding on 4s. 4, no rend.
4 no rend.
So
Okay,
just
3
3s. Jeez, like Space Marines. 1 more wound. So just a floating wound.
Okay, so I like this one.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Alright, so what's the range of their weapons?
The range is for warriors.
Yeah.
1.
Okay, so you're gonna have to pile everybody in. So you pile everybody 3 inches towards the nearest enemy model. And we are gonna have to pay attention to who can fight.
Right.
Because that might keep me alive.
So
So this one's a little bit more critical to measure.
this guy can get in there. That guy cannot.
He can still move. He just has to get within an inch.
He can get in there.
Okay.
This guy goes around, kind of. So he's
Yep.
he's
in.
He's in.
Oh.
Oh, France fell over. The rest of them cannot move in yet, but they still get to move a little
They
bit.
still get to move, yeah.
Oh,
They still get to move. So you can move them closer.
Right, so they just kind of up here.
So one of the rule questions that we had last time was it says it moves 3 inches towards the closest model, the closest enemy. So I was wondering if it means that you have to go this way, and you're
Well,
not
they-
allowed to go around, but we decided that you can go around. So
Yeah.
our house rules that you can go around.
Let's see.
All right, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in combat.
7 in combat for 2 attacks. So that's
Okay,
14.
14. Hitting on
6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
hitting on 5s.
Hitting
on
on
7s.
Hitting on 3s because they're Chaos Warriors. That's ridiculous and awesome. So here.
So what'd you fail? 3? 4.
4.
Okay. And then wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
Rend.
No.
Alright, so this many 5-ups. And I save 1. So I take 2 4 wounds, and another 2 guys are going to die. Which now means 3 guys have died in this phase. Alright, are they done?
I think we're done now.
Alright, so I have 2 battle shocks to take. So this one over here, which I can't possibly not fail. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bravery is 6. 3 more models flee. That unit is gone. Bye-bye, horsies. And then over here, I have 3 units that died. So that's 6. Bravery 6. Nobody else flees.
Oh,
Yay.
good.
Ow.
Very
Poke
nice.
myself with something. Alright, so it's my turn.
Yes, so now we're at the turn
Command
2.
phase. Yeah. Bottom of turn 2. Holy crap.
This
This one's going on a lot longer.
Yeah, I
than
know.
this game. Alright, so the Griffin is going to do his Amber Spear.
Ouch.
I wish I could move him first. I'm not even pointing the camera at anything. Okay, so command ability. My commander is going to make them unbreakable, and he's going to cast his armor spell on them again, which is 2d6, and I need a 6, so 8. So same thing on them. They're going to have improved armor.
Wait,
He's
was
gonna
that a
down-
spell?
Yeah.
So I can try this spell, right?
Yes, you
okay,
can try
so
to dispel
you
it.
did an 8.
I rolled an 8.
No.
And you get double ones, which means your character dies. No, I'm kidding.
Misfire!
Alright, so this is not a spell. I'm going to pray to the gods. Just don't roll a 1 and a 2. And I rolled a 2. So that's not going
he's
to happen.
unheard again. He's not very favored, huh?
This guy is going to pray to the gods as well. And he does it. And I'm going to pick something different because that guy's only at 1 wound. Roll a die for each enemy unit within 3 inches. Blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to pick that. I'm going to give these guys invulnerable on a 6+. So until your next field phase, each time the unit suffers a wound or mortal wound, on a 6 that wound is ignored. So they have a 6+ invulnerable.
Super save.
Yeah, I'm just going to put a red die there.
Pokemon.
Now this guy has his 18-inch thing, but I don't think I can draw a straight line to anything useful, so I'm just going to cast it on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a 7 to cast it. Ooh,
Ooh.
12, so unstoppable, because you have to beat it on 2d6.
Oh, I have to beat it. Okay.
Yeah. So it is D3 mortal wounds on
On the Lord.
the Lord. And I don't think he's taken any damage, has he? Oh, he got shot by a cannon. I don't remember.
I don't think he did.
He takes 2.
2. Okay.
So he now has 2 wounds. Alright.
It's this guy over here, right?
So, movement. He's going to move up. And he's going to move up.
Hold on.
Okay.
Each time this model suffers a mortal wound on a 5 or a 6,
Oh.
that mortal wound is
Alright, so
ignored.
take 2 saves. 5+.
Did you roll a 5 or a 6?
No, I rolled 2. You get to roll a save.
Okay.
No, wait, I don't think that's how it works. Let me just try to reread it for
Okay.
you. Okay. Roll a dice each time this model suffers a mortal wound. Oh, no, you're right,
Yeah,
you're right.
so it's just an invulnerable.
So 5 or 6.
5 and 6 is. So he takes 1 wound.
So he takes 1. Okay.
Bastard.
Alright.
Oh, the die's like, no.
No.
Okay. These guys are going to stay put. This guy is going to come forward, stay outside of 3. He's going to come forward, stay outside of 3, but he's going to go back over there.
Okay.
He already moved up. These guys are going to stay where they are. Which brings us to Shooty Pants. And
Oh, yeah. Empire and they're shooting.
yeah. Alright, so we're going to start with this cannon. And we are going to shoot at these guys.
And you can just shoot straight into combat
Shoot
now.
straight into combat. So 4 is re-rolling because of the gunner. So 1. Wounds on a 2. That's 2. Rend -2. I don't know what their armor save is.
Almost 4.
So 6, and you ignore it, and you don't. D6 wounds. 5.
So one guy's down, or the whole unit takes 5 wounds.
The whole unit takes 5 wounds.
Ouch. Okay.
So you have 1 floating wound, so that
So
one
that's-
guy's gonna die.
One guy's gonna die. So 2 more guys gonna
Yeah,
die.
and then you need to remove that other one from the turn before because that's not gonna count for battle shock. So that wasn't so bad. All right, the next cannon is gonna shoot at this guy right here.
Okay.
And 4s, and reroll, and 2s, and armor -2.
So he has save 3.
So 3
is
5s, just 1.
Just 1?
Yep.
And so remember, if I roll a 6, apparently you take a mortal wound.
Great.
No. So he takes a 1.
So he takes D6, takes 4.
Ouch.
That kills him.
That kills him.
Ah, Squish
He
goes
goes
the
down
cannon.
with the dragon dude. He can't
Okay.
die. He's
Well,
the Lord of the End Times.
I'm
or
sorry,
whatever.
but he did. So what is the armor save on these guys?
Those have 4.
And what is it about these guys?
The
4.
So it doesn't matter. All right, so all of my guns are going to shoot at them. So there are 12 regular guns.
Shooting at the knights.
Shooting at the knights. So that's 12 4s and 3s. Okay, so 4. That's 2 so far.
2.
That's another 3, which is 5.
5.
One more.
So 6.
So 6. Give me that. Get rid of that one. So now 3s. 4 minus 1.
So you're at
4 wounds on them, minus 1 red.
okay. 4 wounds. Okay. So here.
So 4s.
4. So wait, minus 1 red.
Yeah.
So 5s.
5s. Okay.
So 1 save.
So 3
1
wounds.
goes down. 1 goes
and
down.
Just down. So you get to pick whichever one you want,
He's normal.
and just lay him down. So remember that he died in this turn. All right, and then I have the repeater, which is D3. So 1 and nothing, and then I have my 1 sniper, which is right here, and 4 plus 3 plus, but this one does 2 damage if it hits. So that. All right, rend minus 1. So 1 more rend minus 1.
So 5.
And you're good. Oh, the archers. Okay, what are the archers going to shoot at? The archers are going to shoot at this guy. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 14. 4s and 4s.
Damn archers.
I need more dice though. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Can pick up 14 dice. 4s. Boom.
A lot of arrows.
Bump. And then 4s again. But they have no rend, so that is 4.
So 4 hits.
4 hits, 1 damage, no rend.
So wait, what? What are we doing? 1 wound or 4 wounds?
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay. Where did he go? He always disappears.
What's his name?
He's that guy all the way over here. So yeah, he's Nurgle, so he's a 3 up. Ooh, 2 wounds. So he has 7 in total.
So he goes up to 3. Okay.
Okay.
Which means it's time for charges. This guy's gonna charge here,
All right, makes sense.
and he definitely makes it.
He still has 1 wound, right? Or is he completely
He has 1 wound.
right?
Yeah. My warrior priest is gonna charge here as well. 3 is not gonna make it, so he's gonna stay there. That was sad.
That was sad. He's like, nope, just gonna stay here.
This guy stupidly is trying to get into combat. Why am I doing that? Well, theoretically I could get him to go first again, so I'm not going to do that. No other charges to declare.
No, nothing.
Nope.
Interesting.
So, combat. My turn to go first. I am going to try to save my knights from destruction. So I'm going to do these 4 on them, so that's 8 attacks. Not using the die that we can't read on camera. Even though it does make it easier for me to cheat. So, hammers. 4s and 3s, no rend. 4s. Boop, boop, boop. 3s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, and he's a demon prince.
Demon prince.
So he's demon prince of Nurgle, so he has 3 ups. Come on, demon prince, you can do it. Woo!
Oh, God. I'm going to die.
Demon prince is
Alright,
rocking it.
now 8 attacks from the horses. 4s and 4s.
I feel like horses got better.
Yeah, I do too. Well, but they don't have rend, so... Ooh, nice. 2, 4, 5.
5.
So theoretically I should do 2 wounds. If I can do 3 though, that would be nice. 3! Yeah.
Looks like he's down. Ooh.
Squish. Alright, now 4 attacks with the hammers onto him.
And he has no wounds.
He has no wounds. I forgot what I was hitting on though already. 4s and 3s. So...
Everything?
2. No, 3's next. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Horses, 4 attacks, 4s and 4s. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Well, I can't really complain about that.
Yeah, that was decent.
It is your turn. So where are you going to start with?
Fighting?
Yeah.
So I could potentially start against the Griffin if I wanted to.
You could. You could start on the Griffin.
Is that an advantage?
Yeah, because my Griffin gets worse the more wounds I have on him.
True. Okay, so we'll start with that fight.
Okay.
Alright, so he has 4 attacks. And he has 3 up to hit.
So that's 3.
That's 3, and he has 3 up to wound.
Okay. So 2.
So 2.
Rend.
Rend -1, and he's 2 damage.
Ugh, so I have 6s on 2s. Oh, I saved 1. So 2 damage.
2
It
damage.
goes to 3.
And then we got the Demonic Mount's Mighty Hose. Whatever. So 3s.
Okay.
3 attacks. 4 and 3. So 4, 1.
1.
Not so mighty after all. And 3. None.
None. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So is that the end of that guy's turn?
That looks like it, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to move over here because I want to get attacks on you before you attack me. And I'm just going to flip him because it's more fun. Now, they do have their 6 up invulnerable. It's not going to do anything here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 attacks on 5s. 2, 4, 5, 3, 5. So 5s and 3s. Their pistols are not as good in close combat. 2. Nope, 3. And then 3s.
So 1.
1. Rend -1.
So 4 up. So no, wait, they're not Nurgle or anything because you can't give units marks anymore. So they're 5 up. Nope, no, they take a wound.
And they don't have any floating ones, right?
No.
Okay, so they just have 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now it's your turn. So you have this guy, and you have these guys. And I don't have anybody to attack back, so you can just...
And we handled that already, right?
I attacked you,
So-
you haven't attacked me.
Right.
So you get to just do both your units.
Right, so we do this and then we do that.
Okay, so we're going to go over here.
Okay. So they're...
So first you're going to pile in 3 inches, so now everybody's going to be able to
Oh,
attack.
wow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2
Yep.
is 16. Okay.
3s and 4s, no rend.
Right. Okay, so let's do 4, 6, 8, 10,
13, 16.
16. Nice handful. Okay, so like you said, we got 3s and 4s. Wow, so that one's
That was
out.
pretty good.
That one's out. That one's out.
I feel like that big
That
silver
one's-
one never helps anything.
And then, okay, 4 ups. Come on. Out, 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 out.
So 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 5 up. So I save 1, so that's 2, 4, but I have my 6 up invulnerable, which doesn't help me at all. So 2 guys die. Squish.
Squish.
Alright, Demon Prince.
Okay, Demon Prince.
Demon Prince of Nurgle. Demon Prince of Slanesh.
No more. Because they have 2Ds. Alright, so 4 attacks. Regular attacks. So 4 up. So there's 3 of them, and then 3 up to wound. Oops.
Drop dice don't count. 2.
2. Rent -2.
Okay, I have
And
rend
it's
plus...
D3 damage.
Okay, I have +1 to my rend, to my armor. So that goes 3s back to 4s. How many 2 or 3?
2.
Okay, so 2 4-ups. Nope, made neither of them.
And then it's D3 damage for both of them. So
3.
3.
So squish,
And a hanging wound.
and actually I'm going to take it from over here because I can do that, and then I'm going to put a wound right there. Okay, and now you have claws.
Claws, right? Oh yeah, he does have claws. So 3 attacks. And they hit on 4. Come on. There. 2.
Wounding
And
on-
they wound on 3.
Okay. 1.
One.
Rend.
-1. Nope, none.
Okay, so 3 up, and I make it.
Okay.
And they're going to ignore Battle Shock.
Battle Shock over here.
Yep. So I lost 2. Bravery is 6. That's a 6 exactly, so no more units die.
Do I have battle shock as well?
Yes, you have a battle shock right here. You lost 3.
Okay, so
1d6 plus 3.
okay,
It's a 5. They're
Is
fine.
it a 6 up?
And then you have a battle shock over here.
And they lost 1.
Oh, but you can't fail it because they're leadership 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can't lose it. Okay.
Let's put it back in the bag.
And now we roll off to see who's going to go first.
Okay.
I would like to go first.
You go first?
Thank God. All right.
So this is how many turns? I have to
This is
hold-
top of turn 3
I have to hold it until turn 4?
till the end of turn 4.
To the bottom of turn 4.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. So it is the top of turn 3. It's my turn. First thing I'm going to do is attempt to heal this guy. So on a 1 or a 2, nothing happens. 3, I gain D3 back, which is 3. So he is now at full. Yay! This guy is going to retreat.
Oh, can I start to dispel that? Is that a spell?
No, that was actually he's a priest. That was he's just praise.
He does that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to do my 18-inch spell thing, which is a 7, which you can attempt to dispel, but I fail, so it's a 6. That's not going to happen. Now he's going to do Burning Gaze. And how many things are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. So there's 20. They're going to take 10 wounds if I get this off.
Oof.
So it's a casting value of 6.
Who's casting?
This guy.
And I need to be within 18 inches?
Yes.
So that guy can...
And he failed it.
Oh. Never mind.
That makes me sad. Alright, that means I don't have their plus armor anymore. Oh man. You are making me really sad.
Swiper, no swiping.
You're making me really sad. Just want to make sure you can only cast 1 spell. Yep, 1 spell. Command ability. I'm going to make these guys unbreakable, which I have done because I get to do it for free. Movement. Run away. Run away. Sorry, I didn't really measure that, but it's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He's going to move within 3 to make his charge easier.
Mhm.
And nothing else is going to move, which brings us to shooting. So
That's what was a big one for you.
2, 4, 6. Ow. Poke myself again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. So, Empire Knights. Don't want you. Empire Crossbowmen. 4s and 4s. I should be able to remember this.
What's the deal with terrain? Is he in the forest? Does that do anything?
Well, I can shoot through my models.
Right. You can shoot through models now too. That's so crazy.
Check it.
Oh.
Check it. I you know what? I only got 2 hits so far.
Right.
I'll just roll those. You read the rules.
Attacking, casting, mystic.
So I have 5 hits. And wounding on 4s. So 3.
It doesn't specify.
Okay, so 5 no-rend armor saves.
5 wounds
Yeah.
on him.
Yes.
Okay, so he's a 3 up.
Yep.
4, 5.
So theoretically I should do 2. And I do 1.
You do 1. Okay.
Okay, so that brings him to 4.
So he's 3 left.
I will destroy you.
He's being not very effective right now. I don't.
All right,
I don't know how
cannon
I feel about it.
into these guys. So 2d6 hitting on 4s, re-roll. Re-roll. 1. Wounding on a 2, please don't roll a 1. All right. Armor -2.
How many?
1.
Just 1?
Yep.
Armor -2, so they're at 6. Nope.
Sweet. Now don't roll a 1 again. 5 wounds.
5 wounds. So we
Yep.
got 1 floater.
So the 1 guy dies and
One
then 2
guy
more.
down. 2 more.
Wow, that cannon might save me.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it
I should
can.
be shooting at your
Wizard dude.
wizard, but I forgot about it. All right, 40-inch range. This guy is going to pivot. Bloop, 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 bloop. And I'm going to move these guys. Bloop, bloop, to keep the prettiness going. And they are going to fire into your chosen.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 shots hitting on 4s with a reroll.
Oops.
Thank goodness I have the reroll. 1, 2 to wound, and -2 armor save on your chosen.
So 6. Oh wait,
Just one.
just one.
1. That means he gets an extra d6. No, I'm kidding. 1 wound.
1 wound.
I don't think
okay,
that kills
they've
anybody.
got 2 wounds.
That's
They get a floater.
bad cannon.
Floater.
Alright, so 12 gunshots.
I need to get my ass over here and just start clearing out.
5s and 3s. So far that is 4. 5, 6. So, oh, that's exactly 6 dice. That's funny. Okay, 3s. 3 minus 1 at your chosen.
So 5s. So 1.
So now a guy dies.
Okay, go down.
Okay, now the sharpshooter, 4s and 3s. Nope. And the
Sniper?
yeah, sharp. Well, and then
Oh.
the Gatling gun guy is gonna get 3 at 4s and 3s.
Ooh.
2 at -1.
Chosen as well.
Yep.
Okay, so 5.
So save 1, take another floating wound,
Oops. Moving the rats here.
and charges. No charges, which brings us to combat. I get to go first. These guys are still unbreakable, but they have the worst armor. I don't know, man. I guess I'm going to start with the Griffin on him. Oh, I need to charge him. Sorry.
Yeah.
He makes
He's
it in.
definitely in.
Bloop. Okay. So I'm definitely going to start with the Griffin then. 4s and 3s -1 on his stupid staff. Nope. And then I'm at...
This stupid staff.
The staff is so dumb. Beaks, 3s and 3s, but I have 4 attacks. So that's 3. And 3s, that's 2, -1 rend. So 2 -1 on his
So he's 3 up.
holiness.
So he's 5 up.
Yeah.
So he
Takes 1 more wound. So how many does he have left? 2?
He has 2 left.
Alright, so I'm going to start counting down. Because that's more fun. Alright, now his claws, beaks, which is 3, 4s and 3s -1. 4s, 3s, 2 -1.
So 4.
Oh! High five to that one.
You're just taking out all these lord dudes.
I can't believe this guy's like.
One after
Kicking
the other.
it, man.
Yeah, no, he's kicking ass today. What did
Where's all your miniatures?
Yeah.
What time does the train stop? That's the real question. Well, you still have your sudden death victory.
That's true. I could potentially still make this. Okay.
Truthfully, I think you're gonna win because I don't know if I can clear.
You can clear that area.
I don't know if I can clear that area.
Right, exactly.
All right, so it's your turn to pick a unit to fight.
All right.
So you got these guys over here. You got your demon prince, and that's it.
Let's do Demon Prince first.
Okay. So he's got
He's got his 4
claws
attacks.
and the other thing.
Right.
So
4 attacks here.
swoop, hitting on 4s,
4s.
wounding on 2s,
Wounding on 3s.
wounding on 3s. 1
They're not as ridiculous as they used
rend
to be. -2 and it's D3 damage.
-2, so 6s. Nope. So D3. 2.
So 2 wounds.
I have 1 floating,
So 1 down, 1 floater.
and then 1 floater.
Sounds like poop. Anyway,
Claws, 3 attacks, 4s and 4s, no rend.
so talons for 3 attacks on 4 and a 3.
Oh, 4 and 3.
So here,
2 and then 3s.
both.
No rend, so I get my 4 up. I save 1, take
And
1.
you take 2 damage.
2 damage, so another one dies, and a floater, which just means my banner's not going to matter. I'm going to take Battle Shock. But it's my turn,
Right.
so I don't have to worry about that. These guys haven't attacked yet, so I will attack here first. So that's 6 attacks on 5s. So that's 3. Wounding on 3s. 1, -1. So armor -1.
So 4 or 5 up. So
It's
we go-
fine. And then I have horses, which is going to be 2 each. So 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll just roll this twice. No, 6 total because there's only 3. 4s and 4s. 1, no rend. 1 more armor save.
I'm 4 up.
Yay, a floating wound.
So 1 goes down.
Oh, you had a floating wound?
Yeah, that.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. So now it's your turn to attack. I assume you're going to attack with these guys.
Yeah,
'cause
for
that's all
sure.
that's left.
Right. So there are 8 attacks.
That cannon, man. That cannon helped a
Cannon
lot.
is really holding it
So
down.
Empire is all about support fire.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
we learned today.
Yeah. Support fire.
Well, it's kind of always been like that a little bit, right?
Yeah. Even
3 to
I-
hit.
I played them correctly.
Yeah.
And then 3s to wound or 4s to wound?
4's to 1.
Okay.
So 1,
Wow.
2, 3, 4.
5. That one.
This?
Isn't that a 6? No, that's a 1.
That's a 1. That's a
Okay,
big score.
so 5s, and I have 5 armor. 1, that's 5 wounds. Squish, and 1 floating. You are whittling me down.
Slowly but surely.
These guys.
No, we did that, right?
I haven't attacked.
Oh, you have an attack back.
No, so I'm going to pile on 3 inches. And then I have 6 attacks.
I can't believe he still does not have a wound.
Just don't remind me. 4s and 3s. And I have 6 attacks. That's 3 in my hand. That means I need 3 more. Here we go. Not so good. 2. No rend.
Okay. Armor save 3 up then.
Takes a wound.
Takes a
Yay! Now my horsies, which there is 6 of them. 4s and 4s. Ooh, that was pretty good. Perfectly statistical 2. No rend. 2 more 3-ups.
Sorry, I was
My
reading
horses
something.
are kicking you.
How many?
2.
3 ups.
Oh. Oh. So he takes 3. How many does he have total though?
He's total hefty 8.
Yeah. So he's still good.
It's kind of what I wanted to go.
Battle shock. This unit lost 2. So that's 4. He's okay.
I lost 4.
You lost 4.
I have over 6.
Oh, 9. So 3 die. 3 run away.
3 run away. So we're down to 1.
1 to 1.
Oh,
Yeah, let's
how
make this
manly.
epic. Let's make it epic.
Super epic.
All right. That means it is bottom of turn 3. It's your turn. Magic and command, but your commander's dead. 'Cause
Commander's
there he is.
Dragon down. Okay.
Sounds like a
Like a movie
Arnold
title?
Schwarzenegger movie.
Dragon down.
Dragon down.
That arcane spell was 18 inches, right?
Did you forget to summon a demon prince last turn?
No,
No, because we're on turn 3.
We got that one.
Yeah,
So
I'm
I
not
can
winning
either
this
do
game.
that.
I mean, I'm feeling good about this game, but I'm not
Can
winning
I
this game.
reach here? No,
No.
I cannot. I can definitely reach there.
So you're not, just let that fight go.
No, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna try.
Okay.
So it's 2d6 to roll more than 5.
Okay.
We're good.
Okay.
Alright, then it's d3 wounds.
D3 mortal wounds, yeah. 1, but he already has a wound, and
So
I have no
he's
save.
dead.
Oh no, I have my 6 up invulnerable.
Oh!
Yes!
Wow.
Thank God I put a marker down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, wizards. Oh.
You cannot stop this battle.
No, I can't. This
Cannot
duel is
stop
going
it.
to the end.
Alright.
Alright, let's try to summon another demon prince.
Okay, so what do you need?
I need an
94?
8 to do that.
Okay. Good.
I didn't do it.
Good. We have this guy too, though.
Can that guy do it though? Because he's also a demon prince.
No, I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
specify, I think.
I mean, if you summon a demon prince, can summon a demon prince, or can a wizard within a certain distance summon a demon prince?
Demon princes, it just... Okay, I'll just read to you.
Okay.
It just says, so he's a wizard, know the summon demon prince spell in addition to any others they
Yeah.
know.
So
and then it says summon demon prince has
Yep.
a casting value, blah blah.
Yep. You can summon a demon prince from your summoned demon prince.
That's fucking ridiculous.
2 dice.
Alright, 2 dice. Nope, same
Yeah.
thing.
All right, but you have this guy over here too.
Alright, so he would like to...
Is anything even in range?
That's what I'm
Yeah, I mean, you have defensive spells, maybe.
Yeah, he can do... What's the arcane shield thing?
+1 to their armor save value,
Okay.
casting value of 6.
Okay, so he's gonna try to
buff up these guys.
Okay, because they're going to take the tree.
Alright, so he gets it.
Yep, I can't stop it. So let's put a marker by them.
Got another Pokemon marker.
What's that?
A little bit of thing here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So they have +1 armor. That's like 2 up armor now or something.
Okay. Let's do...
Dead horse these.
Let's do moves and stuff.
Alright, moves.
Alright.
So obviously he's charging this guy, right? So
Right.
3. Done.
Um...
These guys are moving towards the tree.
Right. And they will run.
Because you do have the sudden death victory where if you hold this tree at the end of your next turn, which you could theoretically...
Oh, I could charge here? No, I'm gonna...
Yeah, this guy's 3 inches.
Right.
So just keep that in mind. But you have 1 turn to get to the tree. Personally, I would charge, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna charge.
Okay.
So these guys are gonna charge.
So move them within 3. So first you have your move.
Right, first I move, so they move
Yeah.
4. They move 5.
Yeah, but you can't get within 3 inches
Right.
of my guy, so
Yeah.
you're totally reasonably in. I'm touching your models
Ooh.
to feel cold.
In your soul, right?
Because they're metal.
Yeah.
Alright, troll faces.
Troll. Are they gonna try to run that way?
Could split them up.
One troll's gonna run that way, yeah. Well,
There's a wizard. There's a troll. There's a wizard.
yeah.
There's a troll. Trolls hate wizards. Wizards
They
hate
do.
trolls.
They do hate each other. Let's see. They how far are they from these guys? Like a fair amount.
What's their move? 6?
Trolls don't move very far. I think they move. Where do they go? Nah, they don't. No, they move 6. Okay, so they move 6 this way. I'm going to recharge them afterwards. So move them up. Boom. Move them up. Boom. Oops. I'll try to do some charging. Okay, so
Well,
declare.
don't forget these guys.
Yeah, right.
Because my whole flank. My flank of conscripts. My little humans with their guns and swords who have been cowering over here the entire time.
So knights move up within 3. You said 3 inches, right?
Yeah, within 3.
So here.
Of the model, but whatever, it's fine. So, like, technically it's 3 inches from here. But it's not going to change your charge.
Right.
So, we still know that if you roll double ones, you fail.
And
They move
chosen
5.
move 5.
So they can move around the obstacle if you don't want to do the math.
Yeah, let's do here. So here, oop, those 2 bases just got really in love with each other.
Well, bases don't count, so...
Yeah. Here. They keep following. Yeah, we gotta hurry up. Cause you gotta go to bed.
I do have to go to bed. And my wife is probably a little grumpy right now.
Nobody needs to know.
Edit out later.
I think it's an important detail
It is the reality of gaming.
of playing games, yeah. Right, they all move up, they all move up, they all move up.
Let's just say I'm on baby duty all weekend.
Right.
Sacrifices have been
Pretty
made.
much, yeah.
Yeah. The goddess must be appeased.
Oh. So,
That one's dead.
yeah.
Oh, you didn't do battle shock on them. But what's their bravery?
That's the bravery is fucking 7. So
Okay, so they can't lose. They can't.
Alright.
That's pretty
Okay.
baller.
Alright. Charges.
They're just in. I mean, roll them because if you get double ones, it might make a difference. But
Right.
yeah, and then roll the other ones.
They're in.
Yep. So you can actually get into with both squads. So
Alright, so we're taking care of the pistol guys. So I guess
I feel like I should just remove them from the model. I don't even know if I want to roll them. Like the whole point of this setup over here was that you could charge them, you'd have to kill them, then you'd have to charge them.
Right.
They could be shooting in. So it's like it's designed to slow you down but not stop you. So I think it's going to slow you down enough that they're not going to be able to threaten the tree. But I don't have enough over here to
For it to make sense.
deal. I mean, it's possible that in this combat phase, I mean, there's 3 more combat phases before the end of the game, essentially. Because there's yours, there's mine. Where are we right now? I forgot what term. Bottom of 3.
bottom 3.
So there's 2 more combat phases, I guess. Bottom of 3, top of 4, bottom of 4. 3 combat phases.
Okay, these guys are gonna charge.
Okay.
So they need
+2 for going over the terrain.
Okay. So this is for this guy.
Yep. 8.
8. He might not make it. No, he's not gonna make
9. No, it's from the front corner. He's in.
He's in.
He's
Okay.
definitely good.
And then the other guy.
Oh, I made it.
That's a juicy one.
That was gross.
He's not gonna make it.
Okay. These guys are charging. They have to roll anything but ones.
They're
And
good.
They're in.
1, 2.
So you have 8 inches to get all the way over here. So you're gonna get a bunch of guys in combat.
They get
Bye,
that,
horsies.
And Demon Prince is gonna.
Anything
He's
but
gonna
ones?
charge the little one.
Okay, so 4s or 5s then.
4s or 5s, what?
We have to measure it.
Oh.
I'm just saying, if you roll over 4 or 5, if you roll over 5, you're definitely in. If you roll under 5, we'll measure it.
I mean.
6. All right. And you're actually gonna be able to attack with both because it's 3 inches, so you can still choose your target.
Okay.
All right, so it's your turn. Should we do this one first?
All right, let's do the dramatic one.
All right.
So 2 attacks.
I mean, you can attack my champion first if you want. If that makes more sense.
Yeah, it probably does. Okay, Demon Prince.
Is he gonna attack the priest or the
Little guy,
bird?
priest.
Okay.
I'm done with this healing shit. You know.
I mean, he's pretty beastly, man.
I've been dealing with it. You know, now it's time to take business.
Okay.
So 2
Threes.
1 D3 1 rend -2.
Oh, rend -2. Okay, so 4 turns to 5 turns to 6.
Nope.
Nope.
D3 damage.
Okay.
1. So how many wounds does he have?
5.
Oh, he's still pretty beastly.
He's a leader
beefy,
guy. He's a
yeah.
prophet of Sigmar, man.
4.
Well, 1.
So
4
1.
3s. And rend -1 or no rend?
Rend no rend, but
I save it with 6.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, Demon Prince.
So I don't have to worry about him. These guys are boned. These guys are boned. These guys are boned. This is more important over here because that's just a speed bump. So I'm going to start with these guys. And what's their armor save?
4 up.
And what's his armor save?
3 up.
Whatever. 6 attacks against him. 2, 2, 4, 6. 4s and 3s. 3s. 3 wounds, no rend. So just straight up 3 up. 1 more wound. So that brings him to 4 of.
Out of 8.
Okay. Horsies. 2, 4, 6 again. 4s and 4s. 4s and 1. No rend. Come on, can I do that one? Can I do it? No.
4.
Okay. Your turn.
So we just did Demon Prince. No, we didn't.
No, I attacked you.
Alright, so I'm doing
You
back.
did this one.
Right, so we're doing back here.
So you can
So
pick
4 attacks.
Pick these guys.
No, I'm taking care of
Okay.
this.
No,
Taking
wait.
business.
Gotta
So-
get the tree. We gotta get the tree. Chaos wants the tree.
Okay, all 3 of them. All 3 of them.
If I don't hear you, it doesn't happen. Minus what?
-2 rent.
-2?
Yeah. None. So it's D3 damage.
D3. Alright, so roll your D3.
Oh.
So that's 6, and I only have 5 wounds left.
So they're down. So now he just gotta hang out there long enough
They're taking the tree with
to
them.
take the tree.
I mean, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to stop you. But let's keep going.
Gotta see this to the end.
My turn. Fuck.
Okay.
Little victories.
Let's handle
Little
it.
victories.
Let's handle it.
All right,
Let's handle it.
5s. Nothing. Horsey. 4s. 1. 4s again. 1
Ooh.
wound.
4 up. Huh.
I'm gonna lose this moral victory as well. Your turn.
So I fight back here, or
Well, then whatever. I don't care.
yeah, let's finish this.
All right, let's finish it.
Let's finish
it.
Okay. So
2 attacks.
2 attacks.
4s and 3s, or 3s and 4s. 3s and 4s. Okay. 1.
1.
4s. Oh no! Rend, what's the
floating
rend?
wound.
What's the rend?
None.
5s with the 6-up invulnerable save. Oh, I can't do it. Can't do it. And now he's gonna kill the cannon. He's just gonna go kill the cannon. All right. This is. I see the writing on the wall. My turn. Empire troops are going to all pile in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on him. And I said they had halberds, right? I said they had swords, but then I changed it to halberds because your armor was so good.
Oh, that's what happened.
4s and 4s and 1s.
Fours
That's
and fours.
exactly what happened. But 1 attack each, so I forgot how many I counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Have I taken control?
Yeah, the troll. 4s, so that actually wasn't so bad. 4s again. That's 3, minus 1 rend on the troll.
Oh, can I take his regen? I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah, take his. Does he have a wound or something?
He has 1 wound.
Okay.
So I'll take his regen.
He just heals in front of the humans.
If the result is 2 or more, he heals 3.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
2, so he heals 3
So,
D3.
he only has 1, so
Right.
he's going to go back
He's-
to full.
Whoop.
Alright, but now you have 3 minus 1 armor saves.
And his armor save is 5, so he has 6.
Okay.
Oh,
Takes 2.
6, 2,
And how many does he have total?
4.
Okay. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 on your chosen.
Chosen.
So 8 4s and 4s. That's 2. Oops, why did I throw the dice everywhere? Because I'm tired, that's why. 3, so 5. 5 wounds. No, 5s and 4s. Not bad. 4 minus 1 on your chosen.
1. They have. Oh, so the 5 ups? So 2 wounds.
So 1 guy dies.
So 1 guy go down. The back, right?
Yep. Now it is your turn to attack over here.
Okay, should we do chosen first? Can you tell me? So we have 1,
One,
2,
two,
3,
so
4 in the combat?
You have 3 that are going against the pistols, and 4 that are going against the
Swords.
the
Let's-
halberds.
Okay, let's start with swords. Or halberd, or yeah, whatever they are. So it's 3 attacks.
Okay.
Here, that was 2 of them. That's 3 of them. That's 4 of them.
Hitting on.
Hitting on, because they're super duper chosen, so they hit on 3s.
Oh, only 3 miss. Okay.
And then, because they're super
Wound
duper
on,
chosen,
wound on
they,
1s. I'm just kidding.
they 3 plus.
Okay. All of them.
All of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what is the armor save?
Rend minus 1.
So 9 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 2. 4 again. Whoa, 4.
Wow.
Alright, so I save 4, so I lose 5.
5.
And they only have 1 wound. So
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
And then there's the chosen fighting the pistoliers.
yep, which is 3.
So 3,
So 9 attacks.
9 attacks.
3s and 4s. 3s and 3s.
3s and 3s. Ugh! Gross.
Whatever, that last one was amazing. Leave me alone.
And then 3s.
None?
None!
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Okay, so the pistoliers are going to attack back. They have daggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
daggers.
I'm going to put them all on the chosen. 3, 4, 5, 6. 5s and 5s. Nothing. So your knights get to go.
Knights get to go.
So
Okay.
there's 3 left.
So they have those ridiculous 5 attacks, right?
Yep.
So,
They have 5 each.
yeah. Because they have 2 weapons, apparently.
Oh my god. And you can use both of them?
Yeah.
It's-
Okay.
At least I have speed bump. I mean, it's a
So-
speed bump. Just remember, these are just
bumps.
silly humans. Don't worry about it, Aaron. Everything's gonna be fine.
3 ups. That didn't go, that didn't go, that didn't go. It's a lot. Okay. And now 4 ups.
And do they have rend?
They have no rent though.
Okay.
Wow.
How
I'm
many?
not doing so good right now. Here, here, Was it 3 ups or 4 ups?
So not
5. I have 6 up save. I save 2. I lose 3.
You lose 3.
But they're gonna lose their morale test. Like, don't worry about it. All right, so now I get to do all of this over here because you already attacked with him, and I haven't attacked with my griffin. So first of all, the stupid staff, 4s and 3s. Nope,
Nope.
I told you it's stupid.
Stupid staff.
All right, 3s and 3s on the beak. But I forgot how many attacks. 4. Okay, 3s again. That's gonna be 1 at a rend -1.
So 4 up. Nope. It's
3 damage.
3 damage.
Yep.
Ouch.
Yep. Squish. Now I'm
He's
going.
beefy.
Yeah, the bird is beefy. The wizard is not so beefy. You can put an actual fighter on it. All right, now I have 3 attacks at 4s and 3s. Okay, now 3s. That's 1. Rend -1.
So 4 up.
Nope, 2 damage.
Ooh.
So he's up to 5.
Ouch, he's just taking those wounds right now.
All right, now the priest. 4s and 3s -1 with 2 attacks. 4s, 3s. Oop, 2 -1s on him.
So 4 up. 1 save.
Okay, he's,
He's
up to
just
6.
bleeding out.
Now the horse. 2 hits. 4s again. 2 hits.
Wow.
No rend. What's
3 ups.
One more. How many wounds does he have total?
He has 8 total.
So he's down to 1.
That's ridiculous.
Wow. But that is
Crazy.
the end. That's the end of the turn, which means we get to roll off to go first. So, if you go first,
And I finish this turn.
I'm just gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a victory.
Okay.
Ugh. Well, it's 4 versus 3. It's 4 versus 3. Mine hit the die.
I rolled a
Alright.
5.
Well, it is approaching midnight, and we
Right.
probably should end the game. There's no. Even if I kill that guy,
You just have to go through all of that.
I still have to go through all of that. So
Right.
we are done.
We're done.
You get your sudden death victory at the end of turn 4. This strategy worked pretty well. They're not going to have any effect on the outcome of the game because they're not going to be able to get to
Right.
the tree by the end of the turn. And even with the cannons, even with the cannons and all the archers, I don't think I'm going to be able to clear out
Right.
everything. I mean, I can kill this guy. He's still got a lot of wounds. How many do they have? 2 each?
2 each.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. No way. Even if the cannons do 12.
Right. Then it's still a lot.
Yeah, it's still a lot.
Okay.
All right.
My first Age of Sigmar.
And it's a victory. And I've played 3 games and I haven't won any.
This is pretty close.
All right, well, until next time, this has been Aaron from the Cool Guys Nation.